so am de ma me ba no so wo jimi kire na betimi abono abubu no next time ohia wa obehwe oyiye because we live in a society omo feel so omo betimi yen no they come at us and they don't relent. You don't have any other option than to fight back. That's all. Yeah, teme dodo. Institutions ni nyina ye dia o. Enyo obi adia. Ye president a we trim say president ndi ni sika na eye friend say projects development. Institutions ni nyina ye no we trim say president ndi ni sika. That's not the issue. Ye IGP as a IGP no police service ni dia just like what Dampare is doing. Just destroying the institution or say odia mopa monfre eye friend say even former IGP say okroma omochia aye meeting and they know adia Dampare de Ghana police or destroy police service no akọ no the adani picture twa and the Pentecost akata nanim na Pentecost for no so no ebinum criminal activities yo mo de. You understand? These are why when you are leading an institution and the police service people, about 80% are not happy. What they are done in media hype. Police IGP, uni media forward there in a year. What's your payo? Uni media forward there. Just do your work. Do your work. That's all. O say no one day over pension. No, I will say appear to koye IGP. Subain basa. Ada appear to Edo my FM call court. Eya ohunu say we IGP a different. Obetena fia a different. Ono a na be confess niam afo nani so into a jai case naturally die no kwatena din. Yeah. So enka oboaye no oboaye ye ka judicial system na sem no ena appear to ye IGP no oboaye ame build a strong judicial service a enko metra fie enko media mu complaining about the judiciary. But mudi anybody obedi 6 years be as IGP and now 5 eya na almost say we ase ano no na odi wie ya no awu wo mo agimi say onim say me di wie a metra say the next 10-15 years and I need to lead my life like any other civilian. They don't know. They don't have any clue. Oba say no obi anka bibia enra complaints he said ebeni one police commander back who frame me from Western region and I'm a catcher and say bema say a institution mokwaba obi we komo obi aba the way Adam Paribejan hono I say na no kwame a white tape DCOP me ref dey no complain say CID former boss yebua the police for air tata no ni fie no what they say me ref ni din so our police service no mu no and civilians no ye complain say the police hierarchy no use police for onkora the tata nkrofo oh memo ehun oh enenka also interest but what police service no more at that time no when you affected into no one fee o go trafie na wa yonko police CID yeboa and I you know the police for nkola abebo after the na say u complaining we tape now complaining omajimi me ka bibini asemo a broni wonim say ade we ebeba be affect me enemy generation dache. So a institution say a building a year. No, you know, onya position, he doesn't care what happens again. Where Jimmy said, Bibinia Jimmy said, or Nim said, after some time, a Hananyam Trabia is not my own, I will walk away. Nasamekwa, what happens to me? No, anya bright to draw, anya bright to draw. I'm pretty for oh, tap no, but Mnyadi amebo, anya bright to draw. Enti, me catch any commander and say, Dampare can do whatever he likes. Opa on sign, Opa on yash. When him say, a Juma Moyano, a headquarters, Nenmonina, and go through tender. Yeah. Procurement breaches in Kwa. Procurement breaches in Kwa. Any panel, what the state institution is share politics. So he gets some NDC friends, Kakra, just to balance the scale. But when him pass out there, and yet, but when him say, you were NDC for Nibia, or my general, I talk got them, or Jimmy. And to him, those who he can pick on them, swerve them, let them believe. Dampare cannot steal the election, neither can he let anybody win. Ont me say, ya tra kroma, ya twaba, ya 2000. Obian one near Denche Rollins. When the people decided in year 2000, say Rollins Ube Kofi, that time now Rollins was 64 battalion. And that time you mentioned 64 battalion. And he said you about to arrag for you. Your boss 64 battalion. Now Omwodin were Africa. The 64 battalion, the brains behind the 64 battalion, the late Kojo Chikatanum, Kojotinum, no, they have gone to war with Jonas Savimbi, Angola war. Kojoti was there in Angola. Dampare we footing onko baby ao. Onko baby ao nim she any brand champo we no. Omunim she do omunim ma ne kote the record no. Asa tete record no we security we adwuma. Anya adwuma. But even with 64 battalion, Rollins no went to me when Ghanaians said, "Look, you go." What went to me? They couldn't do anything. 2008, Adena ayi Kandapa, Interior Minister ne Dambo Chenumanye. Omucha aye box ye print yet omutam printed boxes near the afa aye army helicopter to Kumase. Omako Shuagmo Bantima 30,000 woman the choir on the kind of 30,000 in him. 2008 Obia MPP for him. Say Obakwa, you can't do. Messi Dampare cannot steal an election for anybody. And on to me, Obia Winnie. Onye Obia. He's just an ordinary person walking around. Ayatare any 2 min wenya and what you bullying Crawford. That's all. Nyansa di Nyansa Onimbi. Period. So me, I told the commander that look, so Obasa no Ansah Ghana Police Service no ono but we baba trafie obi baba be IGP yusu ne ma oye no e dia yire no that day me Bobie Ansah me baba traf microphone chi si yara kai no say you okay asema ne e ka kire no today but on for pia to dia no entu no hofo former IGP na fe de so tumika ekokot no akọ withdraw asem no efiri ho eye futuo ubetiatie wuntie agyae ma obi anya hu bia ontimi ya hwe amanfo beko omonomo campaign wo campaign beton krofo trim ene abrabo a ekoso ne ye no ne be kire police ni bia ni wa obetimi akọ eye police station and this time around any person be say military atare akọ police station bia say obeye hehe bia no onkofie obewu ho. For that one, the MPP militants, they should hear it. Omo pa omo se nkola soja for tare. Te say the omo call techima kobo nipa 6 no. Se Ghana Police Service eso obi atare ekɔ police station okum nipa baako ɔmo nkrɔfo 10 ene bewu udi obehu kwaye Ghana for de wɔn bɛfa so MPP for bɛfa so kroma they will see and this time around nobody will wait. Say police ni kum obi ewo polling station a man for attack a man for families. People will attack homes. Ebe ji wo nsem ye nyina ye bekwa akoto aba no 11 pepepe ye bekai pepepe but they see ewo tachima no Ghana for see ensi build it will never happen. And the member obia anya na adwene say that party cannot steal the elections. Neither upon pepra ntimi nya hwe. They can't do anything. They can't do any foco. Omo ntimi nya hwe. Uye military commander gold bar no awaje no ehye ho. Woni unkrofo ne bedi. Mopa mo nche Ghana gold bars nyina amfa. Mopa mo ne Akufo-Addo enche Ghana gold bars nyina amfa. Obi amfa ho. Me say 64 battalion kra no Ghana fo konka wo mo enya fo yafo ayarefo yi enti mo de se ye no nti na ama bra champion nam na nkwase akeka we minister we want investors unim say investors omo no ba bia asomdwe ewo ena omo pe the current state of our economy we are struggling. But Jimmy enti na abrabo foforo no a ohun sika da no a ene na ye ne se wanya sika no a ne ho pre ne saa wo wiase no oso microphone mu a no akeka nkwase asem kekakọ so pombe pra ene da mpare na eda da mu kekakọ ai agent Greater Accra ai military commander monkey can't so many that monkey can't call. But then it drew the ordinary citizens will resist. They will do everything to resist. They will do everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. The ordinary Ghanaian on the street will resist. I don't know who's a Ghana for 1 year. You brought military people to your friend say, your friend crony say, Ansah, Amo this army police for no, they armed military men. Don't be good chromo. Omo na amaka kesa ha no say call. You no na just one constituency because no bia ye na dwene say e ha de e petem yem biem. Enti Obi abefa strategy. The obey ne police adwuma no. Onya ne Frenchim na ko ofie. At the end of the day, you are there for young Ghana for. But what also there, you are there for a political party. Ghana for between. right, so thank you so much. Live on our ground, 100.5 Citizen Show. Good afternoon. Saliu Yusufu, Oyinba Gold, Anthony Pakalote, Professor Gloria is here. Thank you. Lottie Jones, joining on your Facebook page. We are grateful. Adequacy, Emmanuel Fancy, Ken Gbogbo, Alaji Jibro from Jata Cement Factory. Adequacy, Emmanuel. Dangway. Marie. Nuruddin Muhammad Yakubu. Such a Center. Wiseman Castro. Oben George Abetifikwe. Hamidi Saka. Nana Ojra. Baba Sari. Sanusi Muhammad. Jack Matthew Floss. Andy Mullers. Justice Samuel Quincy. Hakim Ras Rampa. And I'm going to say, Sampa, thank you so much. And I say, come on, Benya FM in Elmina. Alex Pinto. All right, so that's it. On our YouTube page, Citizen TV Ghana. Yeah, boy. Production crew, and Esther Korea, Adepade Pande. Bobie Kwachi is here, the leading producer. Eugene Ba, young boy. Young boy. Sia! You're dead, she. Tijani Isaka Babule. Yama Mule. Don't mind them. Samuel Abua, thank you so much. Young guy. So what? On Loud Silence, thank you so much. Kevin Taylor. Citizen Achu. Mediana and Kwabena, Bobie, Ansah, the old soldier, the old lion, the last man standing, Commander Boham till 6 p.m. This is how we do it. We roll it. Let's get ready to rumble. Wait! Say! Go! Sajwa. Change. Wait! Sir! Akwasi Pablo. Young boy! Forward! Mame say Metro drivers, taxi drivers, Uber, Yango, Boat, thank you so much. Commercial drivers. Madam Wama, Citizen Show. Thank you so much. We have done it before. Yes, we have done it before. Afternoon shows ready. My boom walk cry. It's my terrain. It's my job. You can cry. You can cry. me mole. Menke me feel. Fulani ni be catch. Menke me mole. Menke me feel. Na my bike is. Wait! Do this. Let's roll. Don't mind them. The figure shows they are down. Mongo, sir. Yeah, your record. You see at the team corner. And your mom will cast up a baby. We have fed them and we taught them how to do it. I almost said yes, you know. Don't mind them. I almost said yes, you know. Daniel is here for saying Remy Aluku, my major for Abraphobia. Thank you so much. Our record is solid. You know, go fit. Anywhere we find ourselves, we can do it and do it better. We create platforms. We walk away for people to enjoy life. We are born creators. We can create. Let me hear but what is show them? What do you mean, my money maker? No, yeah, you might have to be my money maker. It's a dream. Okay, tell me, I'll give you a response. And a befitting one, and a better one. Yeah. Because I saw it before you saw it. I know it before you know it. Yes, that's my record. You know, go fit. That is me. All right, so anytime, Yana, I promise to give you this cartoon art. Important, mommy. And just a reminder.
Look at the big hospital. It's so papa.
Yes, so ma. Government is building teaching hospitals, district hospitals, polyclinics and health centers all across Ghana.
New schools, new roads. What? Here they be, papa.
Yes, over 1,500 basic school projects, 60,000 laptops, and over 6 million textbooks for the students.
Wow.
Masa muye didi.
Papa, because of small construction you are happy.
Not just construction, madam. This government has provided over 120,000 jobs through the Youth Employment Agency, and over 400,000 are employed directly on government projects.
We are waiting for change.
Oh, don't worry, my sister. There's more ahead. This is just the beginning. Just let me continue driving.
Yes, don't call me. Come and see, come and see. Follow me to see change.
Hey! Now you are talking. Change has come.
Driver, my NCY, we don't want to stay here.
You want to trust someone who has not proven himself?
Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
Let's go.
We are in this together.
Welcome to change.
Are we walking?
Where's the bus?
Don't worry, our bus is bigger and better than that one. Change is coming.
Is this the change?
Oh, don't you trust me?
Come back, oh.
Driver, let us back. Driver, we beg. Let us back. Thank you. Now shall we begin our journey? You don't have to look far. Change isn't coming. Change is already happening all around you. Vote for John Mahama in the 2016 election. JM Tuaso.
So let's take it, Kwame. Say enipa dodo no a na omote Ghana bus ni mu a na John Mahama echi no. Kwabena Japan Canada Japan, they were part. You know so. They were part. They were passengers. They were all in the car. And they insisted. They insisted that no, John Mahama engineer car no. Na Akufo-Addo ne ba omia emerge car no and driving me enko. And yes sir. Okay. All right. So after 6-7 years, let's go back. Yenko take Kwabena Japan ne assessment of the economy under the new drivers, the driver and mate noa. Kwabena Japan no take car no mo ye they say no. Car ninja
be there. Me call round me ko share Mr. Boahen no Kintampo in your penny back so I have for them. Ashanti region Kumasi kwa dem who bear 6. But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now from the original 123. Almost to be. Okay, can in Abuma, it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
We were GDA say in party in the fapping. In party in Abakosem. They know say this is a very important landmark, a watershed election. Because we'll be in who are when you're third term. And right now we need a leader who can restore the confidence of the party, the grassroots. So we need a set of clean hands. It's very important. That is why there is a need for a drastic departure from the status quo. Kwame, in my honest opinion, an extension of the status quo will not enhance our chances.
Can you see? Because now cannot purchase a Nisa to Abama Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean.
The American say party he answers after 16 solid years of that leadership.
So Baumia out.
A new freshness that can go and engage the Ghanaian people, and especially the party base.
Come on, 80 say Baumia out. According to Kwabena JJ Paul, GD said party here freshness.
News.
What I'm saying is that we need a change in the status quo.
That's right.
We need fresh leadership after 16 years.
That is my view.
Kwabena, what does it mean? It simply means that the leadership of MPP is free ho. Na for froba. Na leadership say nipa ba akope ofri mu. A minima ujina. Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean. So let's.
No, I'm not denying what I'm saying. I'm just telling you as it is. If you want to capture it,
so let's move forward.
That's what I'm saying. I think it will enhance our chances of winning in 2024.
Good.
When we have a new deal.
Great.
And that new dawn is so reflected by Mujamuno, the womb kakra Kwabena, Ejepo, KAA.
Kwabena, that new dawn includes Kwabena.
I think say be there. Me call round me ko share Mr. Boahen no Kintampo in your penny back so I have for them. Ashanti region Kumasi kwa dem who bear 6. But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now from the original 120.
They Kwabena Japan launch what do you call it? All launch ne campaign what he said about the economy. And these are some of the issues he raised. What we say in Huaba
we must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House with intensity and vigor. But today, we lie on a stretcher before the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, and Ghana has become, in the eyes of many, a case study of how not to do it. It is true that the international climate has been hostile, but how many countries have had inflation skyrocket to 54%? And in fact, food inflation hitting the roof. And our city only just slightly recovering after a wild tailspin last year. These are stark signals of economic distress, and we cannot hide these facts. We've had to endure a painful debt exchange program with our pensioners laying siege at the finance ministry. Our party, the MPP, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state. I want to repeat myself. Our party, the MPP, therefore, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state and expect Ghanaians to embrace them during the 2024 election. We need a new face, a pair of clean hands, a leader to reconnect with our base. We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure.
So we are sealing Komono. Now, Ghana Nibia who follow me. This is the reason why I keep on playing you that advert. Now, Kwabena Japan tika and movie. That time they were telling Jomama that even your 15% inflation, no, and yet, 15% inflation, and yet, yes. Interestingly, today, they are actually dealing with 50% inflation. Let's assume, say, Brian Champon, Nenkwasi Akekano Kojina Kwokeka and Okran and Okre 24%. As of 2016, I see into Jomamano, now inflation 15%. No more Tikano Mu Yedede. Sak and yet, or the car 24% say or no, so be we nikra on farm, despite 24%. No, why we nikra no on farm? 16%, 15%. Ojemu said no, maybe a beer many share. And also advert no, Jomama driving that car. Ojina boko, and Okachum say, you can get down and join the other car. One Kwabena Japan, Canadian Japan. I also Canadian Japan, then why the right one? We have listened to. Okay. No one krim. I'm say Professor from Boaten Cross will be assessment on a Akufo-Addo government. I'm say Obi. And I'm say other persons who will be. Cream. Then they decided to step out. Now, you can go to Kwabena Japan. When he decided, no, you go to Canada Japan. After Omunkofro other car, now you heard Kwabena Japan telling us that Ghana is now on a stretcher. The economy is now on a stretcher. Then you have this boy, Brian Champon, just was a hotel, say 45 rooms, was say I don't know, telling us 24% inflation is a big deal. Was it ne? You had 54, about 24. As a message, anyone on essay, and they call 54 no, and now one for the aba. And Ramene police penny be casa. No, I say, Kwabena, Aquana Casa, no, where Jimmy Tisobia, where we are there, no side the course, Bomabaso Semediaba. Where we are there, what they call was a Bomabaso. Where we are in the first place. Who we are now the call say yamo abaso say me wia na masai de aba me de aba ti yamo abaso we dey call 54 what dey about 24 obi jawo 15%, you are insulting him. Say 2016 15% is wrong. You are doing 24%. You are telling me that even if you win, I won't give it to you because 24 on many so. You are a foolish boy to make such a foolish and reckless, stupid statement. And you won't get anybody to tell you. And I'm to say Mustafa Bandi, when you guys are giving them response, mention name. Say Brian Champions can mudibia. Munche ye. Mention Brian Champions name. Onyo obia. That idiot. Mention his name. Name because Brian Champions can da. Ensi da. We need once the crime pay. 50 pesos. I don't need it. Yeah, say you be arguing say there. You see, you guys, you should look in their eyes and tell them, asama ya. Next time, omo be kasa, omo be dwene ho. Esa mo show mo ani asese. Na mo kan kwase asem kire wo mo. That is the only way be mo my study. Aya bas ni nyina yetim. Tama joma ama esi Kumasi kejetia. No maka kire ma say omo nyi omo turumu emfa nkire no. E Kumasi abontre so. 8 years. The second phase is still there. They can't finish. Obi anyi ni turumu nkire omo. Doesn't make sense. Yabusa regional minister name 5 projects. Eka befie. Yabusa road minister Bantama MP. As I so watch them ma meka betie wo twam free Bantama no abe race course abeto konkonte. Ofu isa eno timi di 6 months se si dan nana mbuda ne to se dabo yabusa no 5 projects he couldn't mention. So between them and Joma Matani no why na nka se ema efe wo mo kire wo mo but mo sha wo mo Musha omo ena omo timi kan kwase asem kire mo no omo ko me am bi ni bia no obesia me abeka kwase asem kire me ma onko da ubet pa ubet asma me ka kire wo afi na onware. We can't sit in this country and let some people bully anybody. You can't bully me. You can't. There is no way. So you are doing 24. You are happy. 26. Miss Sister Samira Bejina platform so catch it. You say when you see Jamama, you see incompetence. When you see you 15%. No, so who Jamama who incompetence. Now you are doing 24%. And when you see Baumia, you're not going to take Kwabena Japan on his assessment. And he was part of the people sitting in the car in 2016 telling your mama to stop because they have seen a Akufo-Addo, a new driver. Canada, Japan, thank you. They have seen a new driver who is back.
Now, you project you know what the whole world Ubehu nipe bebaha, ebema ejuma abaha. Sorry, strategists. Strategists, any baby namun. It is only Ghana and I would economy ne ko IMF also your strategies MPP for nye clean campaign ombenya sem because media woka me reply obi also your strategies embra ye take over power na dollar ya 4 cedis and then dollar ya 12 cedis we are strategies. Excuse me, strategies. More strategies. Please. Omomianye clean campaign. Clean campaign. Se woma anye clean campaign. Media assembly ombeka bi ameyano. Mamenka semtro. March 2022. Na misika $40 million in cedis. August 2022, the value of the $40 million na 16 million. Why na so strategies wo Ghana? Mama mo bi ehunahuna mo. Ye de afie nyansa ebebu Ghana man amena ye. Choboy. Right. Yati ya free atebubu any prime nebe. Strategies ben and was say otumi eye fa na ya project you know what the whole world ubehu nipa beba ha ebema ejuma abaha. Sorry strategies any baby namun. It is only Ghana and I would the economy ni call IMF.
So Theophilus, thank you. Mami fa we nkato popular request. Ansah Akufo-Addo Eddie Futobi ma flag bearer aspirants no. Okay. That nobody should try to move away from the party records, because based on the party records, and yede Ghana for the best judge womo. When Akufo-Addo is defending e-levy, and Akufo-Addo can sembi, was a tape no more. Also, Ghanaians are not gullible. Baumia thinks Ghanaians are gullible. They are not gullible. And he should get it clear. The master, driver Banzano, on a kind. So you're Ghana Nina Utiemia. It's so simple. And I've seen a friend say, Minya Franklin Kuju, Imani Ghana. Omo ye so vi no. Yin crossing cremofo say, and cremofo no, I say omo ye so vi no. Ghana for say 50% or say, and I say omope Kremoni president, and now 40% and so omope Christian. Yes. Oh, but think tank they survive on budget, so we agree. Every think tank survives on budget. For that one, there will be any problem. You are talking to Ghanaians at 72 year Christians. And even the Muslims now, 20% that you are talking about. No? And look, I've said this. No Ghanaian is going to vote simply because will be a Christian, will be a Muslim. No Ghanaian. Will be any sadaje. To be honest with you, me nkwa to what does it to say Otabel, Fan and Santum Sumompaye, and Duncan Williams. And see that. No. Why would you criminals? Difference behind him. And the one day you say Duncan Williams will be president. Now Duncan Williams me say wait. Bonia Ecoso Ghana in our count. Now my wasting me time so you Christian inti. Adi I me come Methodist. No. Me Methodist no me jai. Me jai. Me nkwa sore, me nkonkremo, me nsombosom. Me jai. Because who say emphasis obi was say me the religion better me so say me da sorry na ya say kremoni ne betimi aye on my way ye, and from my assessment I don't care about religion. And let me tell you, you want kremo for serious businessmen na wo madwuma agu ne tanker business Ghana yan kremo for na ye. Go and ask them if the business is the same as today. Go to the oil industry. Encremofona doso. Go to port. Encremofona doso. Kobusa woman say if the business is the same as today, ebinum sikase. So what are you talking about? Anyway, make up for say *413#. *413#. And I may check 500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis. May check 5 million, 10 million. 5 million, 10 million. *413#. Makache okobaye no enema munye. What you say? Okobaye no enema munye. Easter no kodi baye no. E ka ba fie ade na ye den. Se ka ba fie na ade na ye den dia we no ye de so nneɛma so ɛso adeɛ so but makacho sɛ wan twa ne ntɛm a wan nya draw ne ntɛm a ye ne ya na mo ne meko na Kwabena meto amini ututum ntɛm a ye numbers no ade a ye no eba eni mesrawo mentra wonche no aye ne pa na ye ko. All right, but Jema raised two issues and he bedding come on cost of living. Moka was it him. Okay, so we'll talk about cost of living. But then, Jema raised two issues. One, and no Wisconsin, or raise issue on the tablet issue, and Obeka scholarship. Scholarship no say a ba Freddie Bleba a scholarship. Meanwhile, when him say Ghana for omunya scholarship call Australia. Atraba say almost stipends. Kakra yedema omo etobi bidino. The government is not paying. Ya for 50,000. Yedi ache. Yedi ama. Kokodi. $50,000 near the ama weba. Near the ama weba. Near the ama weba. That is the kind of country we are running. But yankoti joma ora joma. Yankoti. Wisconsin. Yankoti.
The basic principle that underlies scholarships is that one, the course the student is going to do is not available in Ghana, or it is a priority course where we do not have enough capacity to train students. And so those are the principles that we look at. I mean, if you want to do an MBA, there are so many schools doing MBA in Ghana today. Why should somebody go abroad to go and do an MBA and be paid for by Ghanaian taxpayers' money? If you want to go and do a Harvard MBA, for heaven's sake, pay for it yourself. And so we must stick by the rules and regulations for which scholarships are awarded. For instance, in our time, we gave a lot of scholarships to go to Scotland. Many Ghanaian students went to Scotland because we had started the beginning of oil production. And we did not have enough expertise in oil production. And so in the 4 years that I was in office, actually in the 8 years from Professor Mills's time, we skewed a lot of the scholarships to students who were going to learn petroleum sector, oil management, accounting, oil sector law, and so on and so forth. And there are many students who got those scholarships and are back here in Ghana and working. And so we must draw the lines. We must have a minister like Nana Jenopokwa Jima who will make sure that the scholarships we are being given are for scholarships that are relevant to the human resource development of this country. And again, the scholarships must go to underprivileged people, young people who come from backgrounds that do not have the capacity to sponsor them. And so again, the social construct of the person's origin should be taken before a scholarship is given. I mean, there are many of us who can afford to pay the fees of our children if we decide that they should go to university abroad. And so we have no business going to the scholarship secretariat and asking for scholarships for our children. And so we will have a person superintending the scholarship secretariat that will make sure that the guidelines are implemented and that those getting the scholarships are deserving of those scholarships. The basic principle that underlies scholarships is that one, the course the student is going to do is not available in Ghana.
Okay, so on issues about scholarship, this is what the flag bearer for NDC said. Then let's deal with issues about the tablet. He mentioned some few issues concerning the tablet. All right, so we go.
Policies.
On issues.
Yes, and he mentioned one. You bring a new curriculum. The children have no textbooks in basic school for the last 4 years, and you think that giving pre-tertiary students laptops, tablets, is more important. Of course, everybody knows the political expediency. The pre-tertiary students are going to register in May because some of them would be coming 18 years and above. Some are 18 already, and they are going to be the ones voting. So this is a gift to entice them to vote for the current government. Otherwise, if you are using 1.3 billion cedis to give pre-tertiary students laptop, our priority would have been different. There are other things begging for funding in our educational system than those laptops. But it's a bribe for them to vote for this government. But, I mean, the children do not exist in isolation. They live in households and families. Some of them's parents are those who were working in the banking sector that you cruelly closed 9 indigenous banks and threw them all out onto the street. Bankers have become Uber drivers. Those are the same people whose children are in pre-tertiary education. So you think if you give his child a tablet, the child will vote for you after what you have done to their parents? Most of those children go home and their parents struggle to put a meal on the table for them because of your poor mismanagement of this economy. And you think that just giving the child a tablet is enough to buy their conscience to vote for you? I don't think so. The children should take the tablet, but they should remember that we cannot stand another 4 years of this poor driver Banza and his policies. Yes, and he mentioned one. You bring a new curriculum, the children have no textbooks in basic school for the last 4 years, and you think that giving pre-tertiary students laptops, tablets.
All right, so these are the issues Raja Mahama are raising about the tablets and scholarship. These are the two issues about the educational front. We know your friend is Kevin Taylor the NSS no Kevin K your wife be that too. You remember with you on your wife. Kevin wife no Obia Watra National Service Secretariat for 8 years. She has been able to acquire a football club, and she identified herself as a brilliant but needy student. It's crazy, absurd. All right, so lucrative Nunana CK says more fire. Ruth Youngson says wise and wisdom. God bless you, JDM. Nina Kunote will be watching you live from Santa Maria, Accra. And Kaniana Dumo. Baby, then they tell us local fault. Without you says you are truly blessed. Thank you. Then we have Alhaji Asuma Zaid says Commander Boam. I'm Alhaji Asuma Zaid Isa. And those who know me will tell you I am a Muslim cleric. In fact, an imam. Be told, we Muslims do not vote based on religion, but the one who has the country and the people at heart. Please, where did they say they conducted the survey? Maybe in Liberia. Okay. So we have Ken Bobo here. We have Patience Ofori here with us on Facebook. Carl here. Then we have Keneto. All right, thank you, Keneto. Rennie Lopez says, greetings. My brother Adolf Matai says, good afternoon, Commander. Good afternoon. Muhammad Mustafa Yakubu is here. Latif Safiano, watching us live from Kwame Danso, Senate West constituency. Abraphobia is here with us. Bismarck Arthur, Abu The Way, sojourning on. Muhammad Mustafa Yakubu, watching us live from Barcelona, Spain. Then we have UAE, Washington, D.C. Nana Ekwia Fianco is here with us on our Facebook page. All right, thank you so much. Ansah, me results, but Bobie, today is my birthday. Watching you live from Dubai, and unfortunately, I don't know how to read Arabic, but within it's in Arabic writings, and I can read it. Jamila to Muhammad says, Commander Boham, anytime I listen to JDM, I feel proud. Okay, all right. Alasa Baku is here. God bless you, Commander. Zain here. The prophet said we should vote for a noble leader Ansah John says, good afternoon, Bobie. All right, thank you, Ladies France. Francis is here with us from Bosome Frehon Kumase. One Allah Ibn Mumin is here with us. Commander, good afternoon. Thank you. Rasbello, watching us live from Denmark. Okay, thank you, Rasbello. Other stuffs. Mame check. You say omo ama obi contract. Na contract no say omo backdate no so omo any day o. Na me say no obi abre after gba me na de beto. Facebook na me ko hwe bi. I think everybody is tired with this kind of reckless driving. Or say I don't know. Or kona nim kakra no I say igbefu asa no. Kona nim no abanachi. Kona nim me mense no. I mean it doesn't make sense. So today we are doing female affair. Today we are doing a female affair. Sometimes they understand the cost of living more than we do. They go to the market, they buy things. They can give you the practical, analysis on your daily life. Practical analysis of what is happening. And when a Bemo will say yes, we are saying. Anyway, so we are doing Dr. Mary Awusi, Deputy Director of Inter-Party Relations and CSOs, NDC is here. Then we have Nanaya Achempim Jantua, former General Secretary CPP, and Secretary to COSECA. Am I right? COSECA. Okay. All right. So she's here. Then we have Hajia Idrisu Zakari, Deputy for Regional Women Organizer, NDC. Doc Akwaba. Doc Akwaba. Boko there. Open the fans in show.
Hey, Maminchal. Maminchal, Mr. Quite chief for name.
Yeah, you can do it.
I want my Konya Medawas. Yeah. For Konya winner. Remember my sister. Me and my dear Nina Oba. J. I hope for Nana Yajan.
That's it. We say, or the one for their boss in the David.
And no kind of work. When I say, yes, so you're aggressive.
Yeah.
And I want kind of cry now, yes, so you're assertive. It's the young person, you're assertive. Now, or may you monana. Anyway, my main chair, Madam, for me, chair, the incoming president of Ghana, the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Namachia. NDC mpanimfoɔ nyinaa ne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛte yɛnka awie na mechia Alhaji Amidu Abubakar Abanga mea me ho kenni me krondofo nyame mfa wo nkomra asomdwe mu na menchia Ajia Rahi ɛwɔ United States of America ɛyɛ Pennsylvania Ajia ene wo sister me se mechia wo nyame enje wo mpa ebo na wakom kire entu mechia me ankasa me dofo me baba akopɛ Eye Zakia or Nemase Umar and ne Michiamo. Bobie asam so back one befiare who say ye. Manchua, one Casa and Chua. New Jersey, Nema me film and
yeah.
And to Manchua, and say we share your life. Me mau yako. Oh, mammy, Kwano to Namentia, my sister. Manchua, Michia. Mama free mo Tuesday ahomachi no frɛ me na nisu a egu antwa oba pa na ahoma nti mantwa me ne Bobie Ansah na yetima ye wa ha nyina ye ma wo yakɔ eyi ho hyehyɛ
ne so asema to me afi o
asema to afi asem de ato afi o ma me afrim na mantwa ma me nso
afrim mu
mantwa
ya samo
yakɔ nti ebusua nyina ya ma yakɔ
wo ka se say
encheche more ai na Bobie Ansah na meba wa asemi so asem ba ko
na ma mencha ma memma o makwaba mra
okay
ma memma o makwaba aja akwaba na mona mo ahafo what is it
nyankopon adom yabeka se yara
yes say
e won kwan mu yidie enya saade ankenye because when say afu de ye bibia na yefu
yeah fam
na wo hwese de ne amasi kofa koku no ne ne ama yeduadua na se de wo asɛe no as galamsey asɛe no no chi nru a wɔsɛe de gugu koko so ma no so koko price no kyɛ sɛ ama adwuma no kora nipa bebree no
really
yes from tirim enya sanka afo so de ke kasa afo body a na wonim sɛ body ni koko
but say body dey nya aban na dua body
enya aban na dua body enya aban asem na
aban dua body
Bobie aban nua wo ne mu age wodidi men ansa na watima kwa afu makwa ya adwuma amaduane na ba na osoro na kom de wa wo beda kwa ya adwuma
na fa ya sepan
enhu aban enti ama ya ho kire ya pa koko fo kra de e mmobọ chen obi a koko ye mmobọ
anya J anya na beka kire say this guy, what is his name? Guy I know all man FM. Is all cocoa board. Fifi Bafo. Also where that no.
What done na I
I say pen.
Onum say kufa do pen bibia anye. Where that cry.
Also where that also where that no.
Enya no kre Bobie. Enya no kre. His Excellency John Dramani Mama Bresso no.
Na ye free fertilizer.
Yeah.
And a net cocoa sacks na jo mama time near tro ho not for sale no cry wo mo de bigum ekotoma wo wo mo kona mo catch am say oh ya tro sack ho not for sale almost ye cry the store we will sell it to
ebi cry the good man na promo ko ye to go about
oh how
oh the ekoso no
the ekoso no
go say your checks opa pen ma wo producer am fe nkronki to na mo nipa ba mienu cocoa areas o be catch that is the reality
anyway ma we jan to Akwaba.
Yeah, Janet say.
Boko, ma we watch it.
And then they say me by short many time.
Be few honey. So yeah, this say that drew her. A form boko.
A form says now.
A form your boko.
A form there and I boko. A form she should have you go from say I be who say who say. A form the other to me a
form your boko.
A form you.
So
the finance from Penabe who's an easy, the own champa bois. And maybe now one champa bois crowd to me nantis for a year form. And I won't champa bois be who dear bay. What are no crasses and climate no crying because all more moody as soon as you Yaman call you.
And I know Brian Champion said 24% inflation is better than 15%.
Oh, that's your way. I send we never book where they need so no but you need so. Then about why a better chamber.
Now we moment to make us a Ghana card about chain.
So you see, they have a track record. The national chairman of Baba Bekachero say. The Onoaje Bosnia within a short period.
Almost 1 trillion.
It's better
than will be on no J 120.
120.
I no crying free baby never 120.
Anyway, you can say.
There be any there so on which you want to make as a keke.
Okay.
What who bear man a channel so I coach him. You who be there.
Me who be there.
Who be anke. When I look at campus, was a new be iron go for you. Oh, man, look at campus, or meaning be a
list to Hana, can list to a bit me actually. Uncle, no bet me at say to me.
Oh, man, on neck campus. Me sometimes silence is golden.
Yeah.
You do baby a necessary common too. No, me accept to say near Mount Kuyi. Minima de Crontia or Muntimi engine tomb. Send near my enquy. Because sometimes we get to my near before, sir. But say, who can't send beef if I found and nature said, one man aqua yet to say, dear, wouldn't one mouth, impossible use to wear to be. But as if any partner when you are mooding common, one would left from right.
For every catcher was say, or Casa for energy so tear for Jimmy.
Yes, but they ain't mean Casa. They were almost common some. Sometimes you wonder, say, Omuni yen near Casana, yen yet Timmo, how you can't deal with you. What I say, and I mean, no Cassay, ya tunes you. Yes, nsuo na aye nom no me mo obi adin de obi anom na yatum.
Whether sachet, bottle.
Yes, bottle water ni sachet yatum.
You don't mean?
Ene bottle water no. De ya obi anumi, minim metimi abom. Ebi ana me ya advert amom. Ene yatum eno omo frɛ yatum na ye 19, ene ye 17. Na ba 19. Ene pack na. Omo de about 21.
What do you say nra? When you any
wholesale price in 21.
Any nipa kron me wan dibem. Anra me ko konto kwa wo the way Johnson no. Me coffee. And I say me Belakwa park na. Ansah. Ti ma mentor ba kun to me car no. Ti me jam duru Johnson na baby am to ade. Na lady bi na ho ma nko to ono ane ma me. And was say park no more a medium no. Em say 30 you say 31 no. Now say da bra ya kronfo. Also bra other na ya me so go with you. Na me to me car me enti me call manim kakra na ade asa. Be 910 shops na apompon. Tin ho bufo ntinu kra no me nya different brand na me to be 22 cities. Na just a brand no so be 19 cities on be about 22.
Na wo kwa panacho.
Oh, na bi minim da we de odibem.
E bi atutum. Oh. Ati say no nema toa na yetum.
Anope ya kwa ya to kosuam.
Anope. Anope we.
Ana say dollar ni say de kan bibia. Ya nya hwe okrom ha.
Anope wa check dollar.
Use microphone no.
Anope wa check dollar.
14 points and na 13.
15.
I do 15.
Use microphone.
I do 15. Says sister cassette.
I do 15.
I do 50. Opa for abochi say per dollar, $100 is here.
Dollar do 15.
Aye. For abochi is here.
Dollar do 15.
I'm telling you. Oko online now Bank of Ghana rate there. What is it? I don't know omo no mo quote. But the question is over to me akọ bank akoto.
Even 14 Ukraine bank is not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
You will not even get it when you go to the bank.
The way me go can me na anta asema ezim boy. Oba ehwe.
No, na Debbie Mami J. Ami anta onye de.
Only any one. Oh, they want better finance minister asset here. What better?
That's a bronya ne document.
Because
oh, mama, a bronya ne document. What is a Bruno?
I say Bruno.
I go for the neighbor. Me
and you be abasi as you obey ni. Most of our expertise. All banana 11.9, and then you go 15. A dear policies not able to in place a fiscal policies or able to in place a check it you see the holding.
But Mamiji, with your experience in Ghana politics, let me ask you this question. Do you think Ansah he's obeying your free hands to work?
No. I need a new be some also aba. So
but we should face the reality. We should face the reality.
You ever come be so be free hands on your free awoji at the end now when him obey my day you nim silent hand the word. So when say if you are turning inside a chichere. Wakasa obi esi na no. Nti there was hand bi wo ho no de handcuff agu ni say enim. De enim ni so wote ho as minister. Ese so hwe mane ma yeyi obi foforo bia na. Ese say marketing react positively. Now so timi ye ne ma e betimi aye den ama sidi na ho den no aye den abaso. Say ade ba ko e di enya eni sidi na ho den. Because the moment at the end be rising the penno na asem ho ayem say so kro ma start tuetu aka anu tuetu aka nkete say be a contractors na do mo ka omo so omo gi sika na no ma $6 to dollar because omo need confidence in a cedi no
yeah
into yes na a lot of cedis no na HC dollars into obi gi sika etu aneka no akosesa na de ato ho.
Anyway, so Mami Jamfo just sending a message. Bobie, now £1 is almost 17 cities.
What?
It's 17. Yes, almost. It's 17. 17 cities. Yes, I bought you was 17.
17.
Yeah, we only do 20 cities.
Baby, I don't know because I've heard ECG complaining. So some to
some forex losses.
Yes. I've heard them complaining.
But forex losses and then more another conversation. But omo investments be omo koye
na atija motorcycles na anyway, so a quick one, happy birthday to a retired soldier Annie Dabri, and this one is coming from a very good friend. to his father. So retired soldier Anani Dabri, baby Obiano, we wish you happy birthday. All right, so Doc, we are dealing with cost of living. And no petroleum products cost. Goyo but we goyo ni ada anyway, then in fact, time and metro food prices for your production na menya we kusia price. But we near Baba sampling from the public, then it will give you a fair idea as to what is happening, because I've heard people complaining about bread, sugar, gari, and those things.
Now, one thing funny, maybe you're talking bread or no, yeah, two man said then to Musa the Bay and the market no and conform. Name what top bread now. Also, no, I feel it. Feel it. Or the second price that I do. That's size in Eddie. To say, one say, yeah. Bread 15 cities and I need now. Okay, so recently, somewhere last 2 months, they were jubilating on social media about prices of cement, and now I've heard cement and in 100 and over 90 depending on the brand. The cheapest one 84. Wow. And now Busam say then I mean who just and me yes some innovations be on me fee. Yeah. Me kotobi. I see. I mean we no crowd me came I share 4% shall meet me akofaba. Wow. And no I just no the cheapest one a woman 84. Okay, so then we are talking about tariffs. And Mami J, Mami Signal, and they say in Sukrano, almost 2 points. Water and light. Then we have issues about medicine. And amount for bread with buying a drug. BP, diabetes.
Generic medicines are in your original.
It's sad. A drug war. I quite remember in 20. Well, baby, I do not because in 2015, I remember the then NDC administration, Emma local pharmaceuticals no be $20 million to sustain them. Sebeya a drug war bet me above from, because what you eat is who you are, and what goes into you is who you are. A drone a problem now, because you can't eat well, you can't drink potable water. Life expectancy rate it's dropping. We here so we call Harvard any year university to know, but cost of living. Doc, Mamin Jama.
You Bobie me dance. Cost of living there, I'm the right person to talk to because over me fear me krankola enum me ankasa me yefunu mu ma enum. Wow. Me wo me mu amiensa ma mi you know. Na we are so ma enu teenagers
you don't look like.
Sir, thank you. I think that's complimented. O ma enu sa boys in size na life. Eduani bien son boys no. Obi my second boy no this year enonya 20. Na obo basketball. Hey. Na sister ade be che eduani pia wo frage mu bia bo no be de nsaka. Eduani bia wo pete ama boys no. Enso na
ni nyina so no te se wa.
Ni nyina so no se wo hwe me ba te se me a.
Problem dey.
Bobie, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, sister. Now, woman pay fear. Aduani bia opeti ama woman no. Enso woman. And unfortunately, me man no. There be one thing I said it. No say na here phone e di fufu. But ne woni sika untimi ni fufu.
Yeah, over fine.
Enne. Woni sika untimi ni fufu.
And na woni say na nkwala no so no. Adene sesa pompe fufu.
Me see
first bank nkwala mo
ni akoko na mo dey
say say we are hospital fufu.
na fufuo ne nso bra ene bode 3 year 20 cities
betem wo kan 3 say
betem watch so has something betem and anya betem wo say your betem bi wo ha wo hwe nanka emodu kakra e metem no ye metem a qualified to be apem. Wow. 3 Tesco market 20 cities.
Na kwa se Tesco kwa so mko fe aduane ne ba beton na akọ ba bi a eye kwan ho.
It's Bobie, yeah bro. Ya no be betena ha na ye kasa nkofo feel say ye politics. Baby aye drew no. We've gone beyond politics. Ye drew baby a say ye was survivor. Se wan hwe yie. Now ti baby na we ye MPP NDC semo a. What the time bomb so. Ufie jabetom. Ene MPP for bit wa won say oba omia economic risk kid. Mamia economic risk kid na yere. Ene dollar baby edu de menkwa na meto. Baby a petrol edu no menkwa na meto. Light baby a ye kwe menkwa na meto. Dum so a aba almost say ma ye no. Ye dum lighter. Eno I say you say me fie that bia spent ye dum light. The bia or mutimi dum na maybe a between 8:30 maybe a diason and tem crabby at 1 and there be a mutimi son the following morning. It is a what one now ye MPP ni na ye canal so my yanka ye do me light now see and single out to fee it be out there who turn out to me to generator now to man good for you, but the truth is that and your man ye and your man say Ghana say and the Kufuor government. Abranti bi share me from New York. Your friend no Shanuri. Akwemu this elections. J men sent me muawomo. The judicial service no entimi muawomo. The security agents no. What ma dey back on? Say who lose aba obi animo. Police, military, omo nyina omo yawe, omo pikin intel no from within. Say ya two omo dey answer. Special voting. Ye two we are omunim womo ho a womo baby eko e ho na start na 2016 ade a me hu ye ni police commanders ana ye me na fofo a na menim se womo kra womo Ashanti regional me mbodi na ebi no nyina ba on board a na ye nim se womo ne ye ana wo ho womo hu se aten no me se wo fe na wo mfa okọ yes because obi empesi ade ne be free Kumasi abesi akom mpurugu. It is a branch champion and call for money the police for the soldier force. 7th December no. Omube jaw.
A tiny special voting.
A tiny bear 1 weekend. Some 2 bear 1 weekend. Yeah. It is that time or no? A tiny pair obia funny position. And I can assure him say, Sankro no mudi oma be rem unlawfully no. Our more budget positions are more to them no more qualified to be their leaders and obi okra crisis no akwa ye ASP DSP no aba report crowd want to minchro but because of ne party affiliation to aba police for me na me adwuma wo prisons na me supply wo money o man say me ho na papa was sister ya bro mo wote ha na de cars aba na de o ma ba na chese o mo meye hwe training no training ya be pam o mo nta de measure o mo keke na o mo ko
yeah
yes
immigration here asim for immigration Samira Kromu for nko an je for nko
what you say
oh yeah enya me na make Alan Chematin a campaign team doing normal no ebe kan yes you call asim for so ni ye kohwe ebia wo ho a o mo de kan free ni je nipa be wo ha no wa be je o magu asim for so
immigration o mo be pam ntade mo
yeah immigration
na say one hu military recruit bi ana
wonu so okan no dampare no mteye o mo ntimi anya so be investigating po o mo fa o mo free ni je no mo do o ma oko asim for so immigration school about 80% are from Niger.
Can you imagine? But that Sanya Mario mo ade aye akosi apathy war the senior officers in him because omo ba no and am say omo aban na was no omo undermine wom and the senior officers no I decided said they will punish this government and this time on so be esru mestre many match na mitiri mo and on the 7th December no omo to omo de na and na omo behu ebe hun smoothness level. Enti that time on a tiny we are. Me say ubeti me ne wukuna da ho a onimi so ye police ni a bi o ye MPP ni na o ye NDC ni a wukuna na wani dane so. That day na no what you ama. Me say me hu be 2016. Police commanders are na Ebu Ashanti region. Ana me nimu se wo mo ne yen e wo ho. Like wo mo ne ye ko nakra na. Me ne wo mo akopim time ayeto aba. No ma pekin tell say oh NDC belusu. Me say me from kwa no mumfi. Sa na beto Brian Champion. E bedru ho obehwehwe. CDS obeka so man baby edu ne dey. I'm sorry. Obefra IGP obeka say baby ayedu no. I'm sorry. Because this time around no. Polling agents for eba ho. They are selecting competent people. Omo a ebeye committed to the party. And I assign a monitor movement. And your man no mo ye wo polling centers na no mo di wi na ye hu ni nyina. And anu kuma once electoral officer be say obi sign pink sheet and sign ato aba. And na se na nyen krofo na gina ho monitor anka ye agent no. Out of ignorance go signing. And na sa no mani nyina it won't work. Na se masses ni be gina ho. Now the military officers fight for because polling stations are able to aba enya small. It's over 60,000. It is a woody soldier for one police for one yina and now mind you and your munina na MPP for security officers no and your munina na MPP for ya when this for wom and to wait me will be a kojina ho thinking say obey wadjuma but no obey NDC bidding now a drew ho obeka say shoot or say I won't shoot the voice of the masses. And to me, you have been my medibesio. Achibe, Brian Champion. Me say, oh, yeah, man, come for some. Yes, so me say, men can't want some because we shouldn't divert our attention to this thing. And yeah, important because constitution, no, yeah, 2 abani ye na James Abe can say, oh, NDC for we need. NDC for we need. I won't one Abe can say, unya power ne kuta. En kuta power ne ya 20 hour ya 20 hour. And to answer muno no ya wo munyai. No munya say wo mo pese baby Ghana a democracy do no mo be ebe gu ye ni mo ase.
Even the fear on say foreign investors they have indicators. Yeah, omo dey call maybe am ko investing.
And these are some of the indicators.
And
yes.
Say a mere full soldier NDC MPP be na ka you can just ignore. What do you say? Now the country is struggling. We need investors. To pump in because I don't wish Ghana should break.
Of course not.
I don't wish. So Ghana the adwuma na adwuma ye nya adverts. Miss me kofia bibi se me bottom. What do I say? But when you have a cabinet minister
making such comments,
ewiase afa na nyina
ya wa asofo nso wa ha omu nyina no akato obi ayedi na why no mo feel say yenso mo agi wo ma omo beto wo ma na Bobie, coming back to the inflation, it's rather unfortunate it says say Baumia as the economic whiskey that nana yere efre no and ne what turn to digital whiskey. It's rather unfortunate. And to me, at times, yeah, na yemi one say, yeah, no kind sema wo mo kan any bi. Samira Baumia and oba bontia na where you sana zan ne kontom ponsemo no ye do Ramadan nti se obohu no akata ne ho ene ade ade. Samira wonye azumi, wonye fasting. Wonye bi. I'm telling you, Samira Baumia is not a Muslim. But I'm telling you, Busam sa de ntina make kasa. Onye fasting.
No, I am a friend to the family.
Okay.
You know, the younger brother is my close friend.
Yes, I know.
Abu Ramadan is my very, and I know they are Muslims.
Mami Musa says Samira Baumia ye Muslim. Baumia ye Muslima. One wedding picture. Men I'm not tana hasi. What you say, auntie? Me ya worry me o kramusumu. Samira, e worry ajia. Mo de ye de wo mo ye de se betom. Samira Baumia wari o wari eye kramofo wari. Kramofo wari ye hye wulele wo hye ntade wo hye Baumia hye suit o bra e fa say best man na wodi nachi eye kenatefo. Samira e bridal team a wo mu nyina obi a hye sleeveless. Samira nkata ne ho ne nsa ho nyina agu ho enti mebusa mo kramofo ye di twa mo pruma ne say sana kramoni e wari. To me Samira wonye kramoni. politics and omu play because omu feel say Ghana for there send there be a Kufuado can omu who and say you're gullible so they can do whatever to convince us for votes. Now can yes sir 14 February or no this picture we buy no be na cover by and I can say leak videos and leak pictures or no one the better how they celebrating the 20th anniversary and I even asked this question and say time ben and Samira Baumia ebeye Muslim time ben and Mahmoud Baumia doctor ebeye Muslim His Excellency time I want to know because we share Oma Warrior 20 years ago one more year Christian wedding and I pray pins wagina ho aka say now you Christian na ne friend Timothy Baumia and then I also say what the Zachariah Baumia him
Baumia him handkerchief was
it is a Christian
Pentecost him papa ni him no him
what you say eti Bobie say obusa me say me se Baumia ayere ene no Baumia na nka say nya faster. These are my reasons for saying say on your fast.
Anyway.
And besides, Samira Baumia, Osha Kramusum Papa Onyebi. Wasn't Kramu for dress. Share Aisha Buhari. Can you compare Samira Baumia to Aisha Buhari? Mefa non tunchen only another discussion. Yeah. Inflation. The amount boni din
and cost of living.
Any cost of living. Time and dollar 3.6 under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na mpacho mimi we ya no ana answer ma me fancy ano no nkasa time na dollar no 3.6 under John Mahama enye ho na Samira Baumia came out with the word incompetent incompetent be ye popular word wo Ghana na 3.6 eno mo be fire under ukunu the economic risk kid being the leader and the head of the economic management team. The super powerful team Kufuado ekreti ya wo can say we have the men no dollar koya could drew 17 ubo audio be Canada Japan say na sika nyina ye $40 million in cedis overnight about $16 million yes I don't can under the leadership of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia at that time na Samira say John Mahama incompetent na yen awofo no 5 kilos and more near ton 17 cedis na anwa 25 liter yellow gallon no ko 4 gallon no na eno so yeto 1.7 nendumpo what I say nendumpo
1.7 covid time no
sir
1.7
that be yo 170
Ghana cedis
170 Ghana cedis asana meke kese no ai GM fi na ye 170 okay it depends on the area and so I would say and me area na ye turn 1.7 that time
send explain this by all means
what you say and say na enumpo na enfa ne say ebia okọ market and maklambo ebe 140 150 it is na ye 150 under my leadership and 25 liters eba ya be see 12 million ye me can 12 million abusu for me cat it is keja me man ko school ya me ka tete de no
doctor wan ko
what you say I me do for no na Ghana for ni bi ti ase ye ma me no mu bia etie no mo ti ase tete ska no 12 million and eba Ghana news came ye 100,200 and now about from Naba basi 750 700 what you say baby kwa obeti me atone 800 Samira Baumia say what ya na wonte and upon all this obefa inflation from 15 e dey 58 na ba na fe what me abo modern apepre dey abedu 24 what say why ya dey ento nyum mfrɛ.
Even at 24, I think they have massaged the figures.
One comment say it's not reflecting what you say. What share I think about 24 no, and can say reflecting our prices of goods.
Yeah,
is that the case? And one more massage no more the ababeka. But ye koto wodwomu no. Ye ne yenim. And me that be ameka send ye one more can 2016 say hwe obotom na to aba no. This time around, me will be a kasa me campaign tintin bia. Me say show bottom na to aba. She was sitting them na to aba. Say ne will be chira de ye will teachers wo nkofo in the public service e be 800 cedis. De will be die Dia wo be share wo lorry fare. Ansah na wo be yale because nipa de wo ye den ya yare e wo ko. Wo light bill, water bill. Ene Sprinters out free Coca-Cola run Pogas eba Accra more. Almost no much 10 they said do 12 cities. Trustro. And it say what ho. Now we see almost my massage figures about 24 no my idea.
What try 12 cities?
Yes.
Trotro.
From where? Come Medina or my 10 asoso. And no my dear or back catch us here come Medina we do house there me could be. No mercy. Now what's half a car for flat to baby and so all spend it 25 and now 22 baby now I could be at 25. That is the situation now. Now it's rather unfortunate say we still have people in this country one more challenges say and one more argue say Akufo-Addo is better than Ansah Bawumia and you're the head of the economic management team. Time a dollar one bedru year 2017 was so arrested dollar in Tiamon and some man. And yes, that time na you can say my husband is the economic risk kid. I feel a year then as I may I will be quite battle. We say I feel the year one we meet. And yeah, Bawumia and Oba can say 8 years no your mama ni bibi aye biem to one quarter na say. At this time Bawumia only Akufo-Addo aye. Una now ye economic management leader. A dollar wo ba ye call from ketu bi no wo je abaso body ma ho wo yire bo abaso. Say net dollar could do 15 taking responsibility, and that is what I expect a very responsible, honest, and noble man to do. To accept to say, I have failed and I apologize. Now, now we'll be around the bush. Now we'll try say we'll be doing to food through Ghana for any. Now we'll man lecture one man also say no Wisconsin I'm to be Bobie. Jay man lecture we what now say over 2 hours was musa me asembia. Now we busa health, now we busa economy, now we busa youth, we busa we ninyina from experience. Na papa ni quote no akoti. Was me ye me just way to hammer womo the gang 6 rolls are womu ja wo so full line the any ade one more first scan to ho and so me buy ye me pay scan the ye jemu ma kwan mo bia busa nasem and then me expect say Bawumia beko because they are expecting Bawumia himself because a academic program and a political program na nkola ne channel and some womo pen am bebusa no so befa employment rate from 5.1 now the co 15 and kolane channel now we are better now say media men can home na mon first year the mame Bobie Ansah there ba could be na man notice o ba home ya etie for French so man can here but ya there media as a researcher na announce we always want to find out we want to explore Bawumia me who signs of autism o Bawumia How? Oh, they just read around it. How? Sister, who send you wakasa? Give me this here. Give me this here. None who said no. No, sir. Was man? Give me this here. Give me this here about me who and none who I said be a no sir. These are signs of autism. As if he's in his own world. Oh dear, my oh dear, I don't know, sister.
No, but maybe a be a idea or tie, so this time around.
Debut. Shayata or Kasa. Oh yeah.
But with time, Obijai.
Debut, follow no. What dear, they make come. Minyaba, follow Nisha.
Maybe some questions I do baby as it was no one can say.
One Bobie,
no be a while around as some more can.
Then you're funny.
Yes, it might not be autism, but maybe there's something.
What is sister over there? Just read around autism. And I shall the signs and symptoms of autism.
Maybe when you need to.
I say, well, when the more feeling collaborate. Afena, maybe I want your opportunity. No, I war yen a campaign, I war no more limelight, and I feel like you know. What I say, and at this time, no, he wants to prove a point. And you know, give me this tea. No, that time or yeah, vice not me can say give me this tea. Until this time now, why you eager to get something? No, I feel now all exhibiting is signs of into become a friend in your man sister. He's not a normal person because we a normal person. Can we imagine how my country Ghana for say Ghana card is better than these overpasses I hear Kumasi. anka wo metena won ka say me kan say e be Ghana card ya anye Ghana card wo na wo start Ghana card anka wo megina ho me kan say Ghana card man ka say would wait me dey fra manone e dey aba Ghana card dey fra manone ba Ghana
try abehu dey beto
e na ho kire wo kuro yi mu ha say anka obi a dey Ghana card be ko Ghana card yeah the one bet me agina ho ka che me say what the Ghana card I heard ba Umia loud and clear wo video mu what say man ka say be Ghana card ye nye almost ya
doctor sanka utu kan o dey try
sister me pen go ase because from the experience amanya wo wi ase no ba bia ni ho a bet me the Ghana card nko atu kwan under your leadership and the passport and your 50 cities and 100 cities no I drew 400 cities
but they are still justifying
so they
I meet one journalist from their side
you know it's normal for them say they are so much
if you can pay $100 for visa fee abra yenokransanka is not refundable who could try 400 to get a book
now is it their time on kwana tesana your mama time see you have visa fee and so now you
have rotated and you need visa fee
me ba what the make say say your mama time you have visa fee but still now we have 500 cedis we but me say we Ghana card o me o kasa ma asif say yen will be enti krom ha and the passport o mo dey do 400 cedis and sister wallahi me
650 or 400
well say so mo dey about official price o say 400
500 and 400
say so almost say 400
okay
o mo dey about 400 Bobie Ansah say we per passport within a month now 12,500 sanka obin framing can share said the make na meboa opa ko online na fill the forms ni bibia even to get appointment to cry for wo photo no wono 1,000 na bibia nka ho a wonya etiba umi abegina ho na wo ka stories as if say Ghana for ye hu there because what they no protocol services near the be into that is what maybe you will get. But the normal Ghanaian citizen, no, we don't get those services. And then no crowd money about 400, no. But be over your passport. And answer me your passport, me back collector. Na a renewal. Bobie, na me pen in term because now I'm Canada force me find a passport to major visa. Tina me pen urgent. Nya me ya me dancing. Nya me ya azumi. Me 1,500 cedis. Ansah na me nya onukwa na ya 1 week. And on a year will be a link, will be my Ansah na me passport within 1. Me 3,500. At that time, kana we need 100 cities. And to form now, over turning there, any problem. We are to get appointment to the passport office. And to Bawumia, any MPP government. Bobie me see me the master mo baby. Me who's a sister person. Now, me person me catch it for say, Oma fairly Ghana for. And the most annoying part of it. And they say, but we feel so that be a bit me chantro, no a call free, obi and query no, obi and question.
Mammy must was same way. Before I make call a mini about Nanayaso. Do you think you guys can turn back the clock?
Bobie, we are turning back the clock. The clock come 7th December. Is something that is going to happen live and color.
No, Munsha be you.
Bobie, what here?
Because if me sorry na me kwa koto kusia crate yamfa say 60 cities. Are you telling me that mubet nya hodi? Yes, of course. E bia yentimi nya production be ma kusia crate abia 50 or 45. But mubet nya hodi for the next 4 years that we can hold the economy in such a way that yes, the city because I don't like the situation. Me, they tell me busa answer question. I have been saying this always. Me despite busa answer question. Satan krala me akola. Dia me catch and sana me catch ekusichum. Sana ne meka. I've never been neutral. Any media practitioner is neutral or a crown for or we because me try right. Senana Akufo-Addo buy no Nibawumia. I am more than John Mahama. Mink me judge John Mahama. I won't waste my time.
And that is will be a good citizen.
I won't waste my time. But I will John Mahama buy what me system na 3B. what CB no one farm Magdan, one for domestic na nche Magdan. I'm one for run a powder business. Pakwasi a unite powder business. And then kwadiye temnatria. Me bona baso.
Of course. Kaye nyina be bona baso.
You understand?
Ankanya won kwa Bobie.
If today, yamfa minim say dollar be kono anim, but after 8 years ne bianka offer free 40 by yamfa 6 7. Me who said kai or any pan wayade. I don't have any cause to come and sit here and complain. Maybe to be support to cool. So we have maybe one or two alternatives. CPP, PNC, NDC. Why the baby looking at the figures? You think the NDC have a better chance? Fair. But my question is because we don't want the situation whereby Adio yenina ya kabi buam Adio ube somno te said the koshuni be na jaya
Bobie no na me pesa mama kwenya sister ebe konti mama kwenya ketu bi na me
how are you guys going to do it? How?
One, it's very simple. One,
tell me.
Cutting down the expenditure of the presidency. One factor. Share Akufo-Addo private jets are what two kwankwa. The cost involved can change the face of the economy of Ghana. Akufo-Addo, a private jet Akwentu and can change the face of Ghana's economy. Secondly, the number of appointees. Sikasenia, because the more you have appointees, the more land cruisers you have to provide them, residents, salaries, fuel, any their kekaho. And what under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Obidi na no kra kan say wo dreamy for $1 million o yinedi. Yet ikromu this is the first time our babesie fie sika twitwe dia yentimi modin which saba Ghana sika mu a enye yi. Sisile da pesi kan ko awo. Any the ban account up till now yet he. It may change the face of Ghana's economy. Bobie yet ikromu and I yet me modin because I allege. Say ya kon krofo fie na MPP for ministers who come fie asike gugu politics. Unimbi. What it be? Under John Mahama, what it be? Under John Mahama, what it be? It's ye bet to me I change the face of Ghana's economy. Ye bet to me pa I change the face of Ghana's economy.
Because me share
now so be Krum and Crophobia bedie 2 no money. If I say Gabi num, Obetia, we that or die with $3 million, we that or die with $2 million. And this time, what be? A dear Juma, and I will pay your John Mahama na NDC more. Ubeti me at the atopia now we get a better fear
because they say a dear Miss Lucra.
Yeah, NDC for now crown 1 year to a big crab to kill. I'm an ababon thing. But under the leadership of Akufo-Addo. Because we'll be so you want about Eugene Ahe. Within the shortest time, one thing a man a year back. Adanya Grantier way, small boy, walk off Flagstaff House. Within the shortest time, how many houses? And I know what Timmy Atoto is Legon. Cars saying I know what Timmy Atoto. Sika saying I know under the leadership of NDC government.
Thank you. I'll come back to you. Lydia, Maria Adams says all our rights has become a privilege under this government. Passport, water, electricity, basic necessities, which every citizen has the right to have is now a privilege. Okay, so Lydia comes seriously including our lives. Very soon they will even ask us not to breathe the free air that God has provided for us. Gadi Atom says, Commander, I bought orange SIM card in one of the French countries and couldn't register with my Ghana card. Instead, I used my passport. And these are the realities. Okay, so we have Lydia Akam says, good afternoon, Bobie, and good afternoon to your guest. Okay, Omoji also. But issue in man. Hello?
Hello.
Aja?
Yes, sir. Kwabena.
I 4,000 and answer 500.
Oh, 500. 5,000 and come.
Of course, we know. Ose?
500.
Now, Ose 5,000 come in.
Come them.
Now 500 is sir.
Insha,
I did. Kwabena say, or Drowning say 5 cities. 5 cities. No, also total 5 cities.
Yeah, metro 80, 90 cities. Metro 90.
Okay, so out of 5 different frames are 90 cities.
Different, yeah.
Then you have 500.
Yes.
Hey, Bema, a tall light too. Who thought light 200? They made me do extra 2 weeks. So.
And yes, I'm
man was to do with the man can hear a yeah. All right, but that's very all right, so that's it live at a crowd 1.5. Also,
maybe I'm now about 200. Ni only krum on tokaniana
200.
I bet you say 2 weeks.
3 days kwa denya miase.
Obi ni make asai. Mimi so esi.
And if you want so esi kwa 200 and found go 2 weeks.
Me to me.
That's also fun. Heat wait.
Kwabena me to we. Now say ben kwa kade.
Ela me ka say me nyesho so wo fridge ka say o 200.
Me am dey yadan.
Sure. And
I
could for the 200 cities light we do 3.
Okay, so offer young girl or tra dear and now on your juma or top electricity 50 cities 3 days, 4 days. I've received such complaints here.
Yes, sir, unity a better 1 CD 50 pesos. Even at the level of 0 to 51 to 1, no croma reducing. You say a lifeline is 0 to 30. 31 to 115 is about 1 CD 50 pesos. Oh my 1 CD 50 pesos, but oh my canning in Abu pesos. Into I are very confused. It's a lot. 300 in 2 CDs 30 pesos per kilowatt hour.
Now cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living. There's a docker canning in. I mean, near my so Obikuta, there be a mere calculation, no Obikuta. Your friend is saying 150,000 Ghana cedis in 2017. About $50,000, 40 something thousand. 150,000 Ghana cedis. It was about 40 something $1,000.
Yeah.
And then 11,000. They say be required. We are talking about $10,000. Can you imagine? No, because at 1 million, I know the business, and $278,000, and $78,000.
Wow!
Look at the difference.
Wow!
And now, to quite almost ticket to boa, and yasem ketra. Sikamanka say moon yen 2 moon. Say maybe you call economy na $1,200. It's still $1,200, but times 15. At that time, the net times maybe 3.8. So and times 15 cedis. So imagine what you are paying. A bit me business class for no me take is 60,000 Ghana cedis. But before no necessarily 60,000 Ghana cedis, the same price was about 12,000 Ghana cedis when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was president.
So you need about 40,000 to add up.
Yes. Can you imagine?
Within 8 years.
Within 8 years. In 8 years government is only prudent. In some more kind, I should say government ba next omutimi import substitution measure. No more reduce imports. Not almost supporting local industry, especially in poultry industry in import. It reduce the prices.
But most of one district, one factory is working.
I beg you. One district, one factory. A business support scheme. If I normal board form, this also board form. So one district, one factory, you should have a institution committee. I'll make sure send you maybe or what you import it. You be produce you here. Ecosystem. Government, and they don't even care about local industries. Incentives near my own person with the companies. Yabashana brofo. As I see, Mrs. Samran, maybe believe we say next government or Beba no be so to Mrs. Samran. Sa sikana ye de kwa manone ye ma ya brofo ne de kwa manone every year no. Repatriation of capital. As I see it me stop it. Our investment law, we say law ni etimi amend. So that se would be kokra mpo as I say, amount may be a cap of 40%. Offshore investment, 100% repatriation of capital and profit. Yes. So by the middle of the year, no match, no you see no actually.
And unfortunately for us, companies that are thriving.
Yes.
All cost printers are.
Yes.
The Lebanese,
the
Syrians, the Indians.
Yes. It's when yes, you can assistant to do.
Right now, about the way your side crowd, your restaurants in
yes. Into the Obenya Biano, law no man who can no assess no repatriate. As I see a team capano. So per source sense just 60% to Ghana and 40% no. Bet me diako. Send your bay okay, Ubakutia maybe will loans be near maybe sir. It has to be done. Yes, you will free market, but there should be some hand that a movie within the market a best stabilize the prices. About wage and fast adia ba kumilu obi ton 35 obi ton 33 obi ton 42 obi ton 47 one product into within a there should be a free hand be maybe hand ni be a ha mean no one fast hand no a move market no to ensure certain goods no uniform prices. And yes, we all try so, but there should be a mechanism to do that.
Because but on the other side of the problem, the fuel prices and ye can't want to me. Obi be free Kumasi Ababe fa milk Accra. Right? Obi be free Yamfane say Adwajiri. And I say Eastern Koforidia. The cost
so that is
will not be the same.
That is why there should be decentralization of commodities and products. Internet say and no so think one district one factory near year juma. Nanka district now wo can near produce milk ni bi wo. So that closer to the Ashanti region is a company or maybe nestle for nankophobia by BCB wo. Internet wo ba be far or cost no any too high. You don't have to travel to Accra. That is the essence of one district, one factory. So that the products are close to the people. It also helps in decentralization. But so when to me and one district, one factory is effective, that this is where we have some of the disparities. But they are a young one so they say, Obeko Kumasi no can milk a cheaper chain Accra. Obeko Kumasi no fish a cheaper chain Accra. And so I put Kumasi, Lake Buson China or so a patrine. Intino, there should be some seriousness on the part of government to see some putting some policies in place to ensure prices no be from through some of these mechanisms, because obi certainly of Accra bank Kumasi bank be farm milk abe farm milo I didn't think nestle for warehouse in Timi Kumasi. Now that cost component of transportation no be borne by the company. So that all over the country may per milk and I say all manner of milk will be a baby a meeting me aquacoto. Near whom he has a me to coin. Tell to the image.
No, I'm following.
Ultimately, a very, very important government were putting in measure and prudence is really key. That government dear or no the and minim say Ohiana one who be na as they say no a man near Mafufuno. Said now come na de or money to almost say bonny.
It's so sad.
It's so sad and set me home. Me they be a me call myself almost a me no me and this in and make call myself. But you see that is not the point too. Me basic men myself on in some more kind they have not been able to fulfill. And I believe that they have lied to us. Ghana for 1 year shop my patch obi a man no win. Say obia a voices as if see a choky obia. Obia and me kasa Reverend Martin womo wa hemfa. Eh papa tintin wo asori bi wo airport ho no fence ICGC papa o table omo wen. They are not talking.
No, also omo use strategy. Enra say metiasem bi me hu dwiri me. When you have men sharing gold bars, but a Bobie person in TV to say, oh, a meeting be a general security meeting.
Oh, na share this will be a beshe.
That is the problem. Also, I beka Reverend Mata can say me. Last 3 years, no co complaining here. Our press before program be as say, and Crawford accuse no say Omon Kasa.
This is also your taxi.
But what say? Also, there's a problem.
What problem is that?
Also problem ne say Ekufo-Addo no mbae no. Omo di sika ebeti wo mo group no record wo mo gu ho.
Maybe naked pictures in there.
Yes, Martin.
Meba jo me bisu asem. Enti na ekosi isire.
So
da buru ba bontin na ye den. The ferry ne de hin.
Papa Pedmu na.
No, hwe ne be bo eni se wo mo obi beti. Okay, at that time me na me hu so wudi nkwa asem meka. Ede ne besi.
Ebi enye je no nkwa na waje o. Ebi wo ho a wo mo ma girls bi ko hwehwe wo.
Ento girls ko hwehwe ne cha na ye de.
Wo mo ne
me ba jo dog me bisu asem. So aka se girl kokoye ni naked enye be ma na koye ni naked onye gay.
So ye sofo no wa adwaman.
Enti die be osofo ntimi mo adwaman. David was a high priest. I like
that spirit.
David said, "A man I wash shanka me brewbi, but to be here the nis or cocofa."
That's right.
It is a bet you ness or a bema. Let's see a child for to neco see. Woman, you enjoy for the yen, you could show before the buyer. I say, I could see a be.
There been a present in the class.
So, what is the point? I mean, I do not understand why. Say, because you see a child photo 20 minutes. A photo never that one. 3 days a bit. Besides, no, or bear money or buy your money. Catch me.
Madame Vika said last week.
He said you're also chef.
A mouth had but Madame Lucas will say, Bobie Ghana was a bar in Sru Namsiade. Also, I chess at 3 days, every Finibo we are there.
Because Bobie, you see,
that's a good one.
Now, I
3 days.
But me, I don't see. Maybe they don't want to talk about it, and I say, Omufu say, Omo party, but I would the picture be Hunahunami. So, many will be a quaco ye be bintino. Macaco Bocrono. Bocrono.
God, my gum.
To a betting Benno.
Name your Musu, the Omunia,
be a jamubi. It's a betting bank. Jesus, was it Nipacra obey or
to me, Jeremiah, so I know him from me.
Also, we are Boneno. It's me. I do not.
Yeah, mamma, and I do want to listen. I had a broad over there.
We ask them. And why you didn't popular? Bianca be crowd. Says, this is Obino Biaco in your chan photos. I didn't neither here nor there. What your photo never see him. And for whom? Aye, my Jerry, I was the giver and the you be all guilty.
Anyway, you are right.
What was it? And then this I no woman or beat me shall so because I say what Bruce can watch it. Are they in charge? A bribe is a bribe. I won't give you. And I'm so magic. Maybe cry one chairman the country at the mammy to a bonnet maminka. And the empha.
Okay, Reverend Emmanuel Asante. Okay, on near Pierre Stadium. Also, I say, Reverend Minton can I say I'm a copenhagen.
I won't put it in. You see, at the end of the day, this government has to be prudent. I can say some no doors on the doors. But I hope that this is so many Konya almost so mama may same. What is the point? You get me? Mama may say.
And this
one more can say, a bedroom or navy before. A bedroom or grandpa, no, if you show be cry, will be cry. You say, a minister of friend or cry on your day. One for oh, man,
may no, may fraud one for and yam here because me no business behind.
But
let's do the right thing.
The baby is so children of quine. Say, dear, we are chia. That is why the problem is so. Yes, sorry, it didn't be added to your house no honorable. Then the panayo kuntum. Say business class in your see a chum. Say before I will now for business class and ya there be a minister to business class mountain.
Because I see no be sending me message. You say I bought okay, so let me be sure. NUGL GEL a drone Niger
for gas.
Okay. For my sister who has ulcer at 65 Ghana cedis. Viral blood tonic 25, cough mixture 45, cereal drink 30 cedis. Drugs are now expensive.
It used to be 25, maybe numbi.
Really?
Yes. Now are you crown?
Yes, I.
Now 25 cedis.
And now 65.
Now 65.
And the Ghana have be a winning sister. Only scan now ya will be.
And so I will be good care.
Ube
the care is not good. I crowd that for Munyampan Naso.
And Ansah, I send me a buyer, no more will be in Marginal Hospital. Oh, yeah, let me share video. No, Colani Swan, and Banner was what kind of nurses for no question.
Tata Marginal Hospital.
Well, we empower the politics in
it seems that the current system is getting harder and tougher.
You see, every day. You can, what I am feeling is phobia. Is as if the president are checking out.
Many about my main fast and being Kai was see, and I said, but by me, I can't send or say, or no, or bar, or beko, Sagana for 2 man, or be pre second term, into or be accountable to Ghanaians for re election. Now, your mama bar, or no dear, or beko 1 term of paint or bar, or be your PBR. Say, no ma air cost to sit a kufu do neba umia abai.
About me, sometimes or Casa as if I see me being shamed to me. I
didn't make us say
because we also betray E-levy. Chum says because E-levy create nuisance tax. Moka say either E-levy or IMF. Say you call IMF. The other number that's what E-levy. Oh, government mo. We say me ba me she and no crowd come me she excavator. I see actually saying.
Obesini say about onyade on shibio.
I see actually saying.
Some one to man obesini say.
Bobie if she no crowd him say a hiding of evidence.
Yeah.
Because excavator no which no yi motherboard no hwehwe a friend is a chassis number never ko DVL. It will tell you who the owner of the excavator is. Se nipa no currenti you, se nipa no to you. Ebetimi am well lead to nipa na excavator near. I don't know much no.
Say omo dia.
Yes, omo dia. Is it they are just hiding evidence?
And almost no cry, almost 2 almost
yes.
No more keep. Just I did be our
I am so surprised His Excellency Baumi. Oko kan na nkrofo yi ye. Ade wote ho. Ye tua. Twemuma esesi ane ho ntoye. O se gisi ye ntwan. Unkan bi. Unkan bi o. Christian by day, Muslim by night.
Oba power no be can be.
Onkan bi nti ye kwaya na ye ba unipa wo power ni sese wo kasa te se de uni power no asi se de na do ye bia de wo de one na nya adwene.
That is where my problem is.
Now baba be start to be bia
I don't say a scam
na nya scam say and na do so be ka je say bibia ye mfa ngu ne so. He's responsible for everything. Can you imagine this? When you are the cabinet, you take a decision, economic management team. Also, with their take responsibility. I am telling you, economic management team chairman, team will be no sad team, no most of your team members are in cabinet. Cabinet near approvals. The vice president has a lot of power. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or your vice president, on and chair cabinet. Once in a while, I be who say His Excellency at a mill so crab a chair. Those days in Bibi Banes, your phrase and Kwanko answer question, but so what are you talking about? So we meet me TB. That is the first time I meet TB. Maybe once you are doing the elections, I win you need we are running mate. But immediately that's onokra running mate or minu ne to Mricano. Onti baby, I'm so baby. Was it running? They are qualified mates and was it running mates. Into menu ne ko. And your crowd wouldn't mature, would you not mention ye near to me can side by side? Police Nika said, this is my mate. I want any pan and num. Who know your castle, your mate, or no, and num. Into there is no way I will Bahumiano. We are different from Nipan. Also, so you are in the middle of all these policies. Then there's a see to me who need you because say you go to Abamanwa. You won't obey Jania Jay. Because economy Pascal no Janico digitalization. Nipa bi say no onye credible untimi fa wani enye de ento no so why political the friend saying concern onka no kore into do wani to no so untimi fa wuti ento no so odu wuti to no so a okomu bebu
na obi sending me a bia mpese ye di twato. The person is just asking that yes, we have been talking about bad economy. We have raised issues about the fact that digitalization cannot substitute good economy. But nobody is coming out with solutions. Those who are talking about 24-hour economy, are not giving us better and further particulars to show that, okay, look, from here you be move yakwa, from here you be move yakwa. That's what the person just said.
No, but me as 24-hour economy no. Omunya t-shirt and a cap on the no omuchirim. A very good your friend is an economic strategy. Because then the economy will run 24 hours. I will be a bit me aye den enya adwuma aye. Obi hwe me de bia me de my example say bibi to say passport. Say me call passport office say me call akwaje me passport. Na time I re me about 4:30 a. Means me nkwaje say the next day. And I me documentation before export. Next a document no time I remember to traffic ma. Because it said office no a close 5 o'clock no, maybe customs office, free zones, GIPC, a close 5 o'clock no. Means me enya day and konko yimini, but I run it 24 hours. Makes me call 7 o'clock. Even it will even reduce traffic. In TSC, it's me to ya boy, no more cancer watch and ya watch the 24-hour economy. Your friend is a public sector womb, private sector womb, two no run concurrently. Because a private sector need depends on the public sector to run. In the 24-hour economy, pharmacy, the last time say a pa anajubi me asthma can na me hu me pump. Me ho che me sa pharmacy bi wo me area ho. Ti me call net na me google ye. E na me hu so mo ye adwuma. Nti ahwa na me two car na me call na me kokotoye. And no, and then it's 24 hours.
So just assuming say Bibia said anywhere.
Yes, Bibia said anywhere. And can I join? Yes, and can met so sana they are genuineness and then the Psalms and Empire boss at the Bechinamaka Hospital. But I was able to get an inhaler. So I say, this is how good a 24-hour economy is here. But at the near my brain now, as I say, security ye juma, as a lighting system ye juma, as I say, transportation ye juma. Otemasi sa niema we nyina communication ye adwuma. Intine osese nipa ye comfortable to walk around. When you go to Dubai, lights or 24 hours, shops or 24 hours. Utimi ko ba bia wo pese o 24 hours. The transportation they say making sure say Uber ni is safe, digital transportation, taxis, trains, buses. Nina, it comes in tandem as a package.
All right, so that's it. Live at Accra 100.5. Aja, family, cost of living.
Yo, where there?
Aja, yeah, and abraba, abrabo, moon semwa. Enya better, sir. Sir, Mammy Picket, me next winner. Hello?
Hello?
Mammy.
Papa.
Hey, Papa.
Oh.
What to say?
What are you?
Afa.
Afa, me pa. We need you wrong.
Afa say.
Afa, my friend.
Kai. Allah, woyo. Afa no phone. Yamin Shao. All right, so that's the good swag. And I check thousands this 500. CM just catch it there. Dial *413# and choose your options. 2 Accra FM. Now Edward Shas here. We said the workers now them kumkrum. And no be 10 million a coffee cake. Man for the 500. Haja, so for a year, we are talking about a certain emu 2008. On catches a show was setting them netwaba. Haja family.
Yo, me that's it. Let me say me PC. BA. Wa testing me sa me chia will be brave. Me who say who boy juma.
Constituency be.
As soon as
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy juma papa.
Okay.
Alaji Collins da oda ono so mechia no e ol my baako na Dr. Eric Puku ono so mechia bebre me boss me main woman organizer Charity Gardener mechia na enumre yo Bobie we there eno an waka se hwe wasetenam na to aba
yeah
hwe wasetenam na to aba na me there masem nyina ne se ye ma ye organ ha no ye nsore waka na say ya nsori a ebeba bewie etiri so te say de na abo etiri so yi yen ma no ye na etifie ye na ehwe ye ma be ma no so sori a de woni botom no e na obeyi ama wo so hwɛ ha na bi ne wokro na wo de na tare begu ne kon achi obeka se mehwe ade wa hwɛ obehu na agya na adwo wona ne nkwala na ofie enti misra Ghana form ma se sa breko mu a mo hwɛ se hit free asase so ewure ye mu ahokyere wo de sika kodwom a obi ohu de woto efi se na ukɔ na se we ye bi a 5 cities ade be kyan wo be kɔ so na meto no 5 cities be kɔ se 10 cities asenya kufu ado ne ba wo mi an be ka kyerɛ se ye ti sika so kom de
yeah, this is Gaza.
Come the
sorry, be a year me one. Is it jabbing? Almost $1 million per constituency in jabbing the only see toilet.
When you didn't make cranny a toilet. I saw toilet some look at Omunya cranny and na Diana cry in your bini. More by Nagarebuana say, Nagare look can 5 cities. And let Galeo Roca 60 cities, maybe 70 cities.
Oh, I get it.
Men am coming to the world. Ufri have Bisana for your market in a Bisano.
From say
5 cities to 60 cities.
Gario
Loca. Gario. Muruno. When Kapa Muruno. Some media ya woman Asantman Pozongo. Oh, okay. And we Zongo boy.
Penny Yarufi.
Yo.
Muru.
Enti no se wo hwese de o man mu kwana se wo ye oba wo ye bema wo ye ababunu na wo tie man mu ha mesre wo se sankrofo mu ye na adafo nkontompo ensem mo be ka kire yen a mu tuhu koto abama wo mu no enne hwede akowie yen aho kire
5 cities to 65
yes aho kire ye o man mu Bobie na nsem trofo no so mu bia mo ayen se wo hwe endis impresso se bia bibi nkoye na echi a the way a muka because muka sa amafo tie pa enne nsantofo ni bi no se sika na oma gigi o se dan yo se suro no mu suro se o nka no kre enne wo no obi nam na se utika mu kra na se bia nipa na eje be ne dan na nipa no ho ya menwanwa misinti bi se obi se nti ko market na no ne na de ka bia wo ba bia mefa bia na ono apeja ba ai Haden, ye be chiro mu nyansa, obi wa me sa aba no kra me nkoto me se koto tia wo mu. Se de duru obi so no, na mo se anya na mo koto tia no no. Bo modi ana kwa no koto tia na hate ha na aka se de amambo ni ko nya ho chiro man mu nti no nto aba. Eno na emoa.
Wa ye so sa opesa wo ye nsem training. Anase wani gi media adwuma no nko aho ade a. Ena me kan for Citizen Media College ena de ama. E ba journalism side da. Ye TV presentation, radio presentation, newscasting, disc joking, marketing, media law and ethics, for video editing, graphic design, 3D animation, graphic motion, camera handling, and afe MCR. Citizen Media College ewo Accra, Tabora Alaji, e hɔ na ye kira kwan wo. Enti awfo say your banada ye sunkwa so so ye nsem training. Anas na ni gi media adwuma no ho nko ade a. Tutumika na fa ne bra Citizen Media College. Oh, number na echegu wo screen no so sa no. Free number no Citizen Media College. We trade professional.
Push me into government and reduce fuel. Me buy ye me fimu. Mosan to abane mami bio. Ye to abane mami bio. In 2 years later, me say oh ye the policies ye go akwan mu. Daben. What you say? Daben. So it means that we have been lied to from 2016 about besi 2022. 2022 no so no policies akwa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia eka ye no. Ememu. Those policies no entime memu. What did I make an say? Now we are in 2024. Last 2 years, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, yeah, the policies go akwamu. So 2 years in the policies now. Where are the policies Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was talking about? Because if he says that 2022, 26th of November, yeah, the policies go akwamu until very soon. You behu the reduction in fuel. Unfortunately, the prices of fuel keeps going up every time. Yankase penye dintro ba Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamia ada Ghana for based on Nsema Wakanya in 2022. We've been lied to. So that is the issue on as far as the fuel reduction or increment is concerned. So revision exercise number 1. You call the revision exercise number 2. We are looking at the depreciation of the Ghana cedi against the dollar. And also, build the point at Yaba because we look at before the 2016 general elections. Now, if you heard that currently, what these two gentlemen are doing as far as the depreciation or the increments of the dollar against the cedi or the depreciation of the cedi against the dollar at here. Obet me join live on Facebook, Accra 100.5. Join us live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Na wasuguswa wutieno. Baby bia obiano. Daniel Adusi, good evening KOJ. Watch you live from Doha, Qatar. Indeed, times are very hard in Ghana. Talking of prices of food, electricity, water, lorry fares, fuel, boots, rent, etc. Honestly, times are hard these days. Of course, very, 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 very tough. From us all, I'll do the messages shortly. It's Eugene, my share after young called the cedi, depreciation of the cedi. We'll start from what President Akufo-Addo, then candidate Akufo-Addo, as far as the depreciation of the cedi are concerned, they will listen to what Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamia so ekan. And in fact, like I said earlier, and then the dollar is 15 cedis 50 pesos, 15.50, right? As at the time before me back studio or since morning, it has been 15.50. Assessor, you can share with us. Now, if you who say ABI assessor now assess sanity. But as at the last time I checked this morning, it was 15.5. Now, analysts are projected say, and share by the close of the year 2024, the dollar will rise to 20 Ghana cedis, and that's dangerous. That means you do baby or minor. We cannot bear it anymore. I am scared as a young guy, and as I am scared as a youth. Say, at the end of 2024, per the projections are the analysts or the financial lecturers at the dollar will hit 20 Ghana cedis. What is the problem? What is really the problem? This is not what we were told from the beginning. And you say you can't yet. Now say no more no. That is what Ghanaians have been waiting for. And unfortunately, this is where we are. I know say we shouldn't blame this government. Who should we blame? Because you told us, you gave us the promise. You ever share video this is here? Facebook. You can watch the video live on Facebook. Accra 100.5. Accra 100.5 live on Facebook. Now if you want to join the discussion, Eugene, I already have my video. So we'll start from
$1, 1 cedi. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 cedis, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. $1, 1 cedi. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 cedis, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them, so they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our to be able to develop. $1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I am sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them, so they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our to be able to develop. $1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana,
His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo kan before the 2016 general election. So 2 Ghana cedis now to $1 then during the former President Mahama then Mills administration. And now then candidate Akufo-Addo criticize here say one more bar into government one best the narrative now pay $1 to 1 Ghana cedis. Now he reiterated say one any President former President Mahama and Kobe Pacho say we are sorry. Say baby $1 no akwa duni. So we ask this afternoon, say, has President Akufo-Addo said sorry to Ghanaians after say the dollar skyrocketed on several occasions? Has he done that honor to Ghanaians? Wapa Ghana for tell say dollar no etimi arise akwa kodu 15.50 ana. Mayeseti another taper then candidate Akufo-Addo so maye on the depreciation of the Ghana cedi. Says cedi na ha papa. Yeti no yeba.
Wenu maba. Ebe say yesikasa. Cedi na ya hata. Awodi bi enim. Anu ti na woni ejidwa no yenya ho faso. Woni usika ko say duma bi mu so a unya ho faso. Because sikano emunyedu. Na no ni adwuma kese aye ba be ye. The Bible says no ni di yenya sidia emu odu na woni didwa no unya ho faso. Woni be say duma mu so a unya ho faso. Ekahubi tina mikofa Bawumia sombe kame ho ye shishe ye sikasem no eye na sika no emunye dubio dekbi de adwuma ne ahoto so abagana wenu maba ebe se ye sikasem sidi na ya hata awodi bi enim anu tina woni ejidwa no yenya ho faso. Woni usika ko say duma bi mu so a unya ho faso. Because sikano emunyedu. Na no ni adwuma kese aye ba be ye. The Bible says no ni di yenya sidia emu odu na
beto to wo mani sikasem. So from 2017 when we take office ababesi ene the notion then and say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia eba na fe waba tutu esi kasem. Nti I'm sure that by now large number of Ghanaians will be asking and I say will be akayebe happy sanka by this time no almost 8 years in office. If indeed the man you born in Mrane say waba tutu esi kasem no ayobi a woye competent enough ka by this time akayesi kasem no etime drew level bi a large number of Ghanaians will be so happy about it. But contrary to what we were told before the 2016 general elections, that has been the problem. It's more account on Facebook, the reactions are then candidate Tekufado, now President Tekufado, and Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia touting him, say, will you be our Beni economy muye pa waba nyema beti maye kama pa. Is that what we are seeing? Is that reflecting in our pockets, in our daily lives, and then koma yebedinu ene ewi. But if I said Emma top choco, yenda omase wamo adarma your chocolate spread when ubetimi eda fa brodomu and I say ubetimi na fa bibia peso udimu afi so chocolate 3-in-1 chocolate drink and so wa ubetimi enya na pa ewia na say nyuma na say na dwekra akwakoda nkra no ubetimi etake with a snacks na afi wa akwakoda top choco made in Ghana afi so yemfa bibia enfrem open do to a na wa frɛ 0243033033 and no top choco chocolate sanso and a bills microcredits kaneno na ye friend quick credit and yasesa yendin eco bills microcredit for 15 years in ye and I know aye twuma ya boa ama usika sem etimi ejina ye pa neno ye ton safro se koswa ene ye indigwesan se sene ye tie de na no afi kwa de san page mukra amene ye sika sem ana edwadie no etimi ejina ye pa bra ya so ye na afi ye no etimi enim komo na sika bia ohia bia no ye mboa na ye wodada setena na se wodwadie mu no so no etimi akonkan edi amaw eti yatena CD na yebebe discussions in CMDC catch the promotion star 413 hash star 413 hash ubetimi adjoin CMDC catch the promotion na select option 2 na fi twagum emreso a yebe announce ye winner for today na yetimi edin komoti mamen ko studio na mema Dr. Mary Usi akwaba deputy director of Interparty Relations and CSOs NDC Obaba joining anyway. Doc akwaba.
Yeah, menu beba.
Bidini say biabo kore.
Eja and akufo do de ade chiwa. Na wada onyankopon ase.
Right.
Enye boko kra. Wallahi.
I see. Party no to say as far as in fact all departments are all year juma as far as the election 2024 aye concern so far ni mesiko.
Me pacho metimi a chete fo kakra.
Sure. Wadaroma mama coin.
Yeah. Ene ma mefa sa kwanya we na mentia. Me hu kani Alhaji Amidu Abubakari Abanga. Mechiawo ewie. Na mentia medofo bi a menimu no so da bia mewo Accra FM awutie me ewie me ba wo se wo hu flyer nti wa fe me mechiawo. Alhaji Muhammad Adams a wo Tamale Central. Alhaji Uniaba Mary mechiawo. Afei so mechia me baby o Chicago your friend Adams or NDC.
Okay.
One of your 10 members awakupio ha no so ye ni PhD or Addison. Mechiawo ewie. Na me fa konya we so nchia. Yan kasa ya de nyina eye honorable Bobie da Kompoku eye NDC ye National Deputy Director for Communications. Na from afar na me admire pa na week we menen na na wokumase aye mo monitoring. Na she's such a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
Honorable Bobie da ko mechiawo ewie. Na machia enkofo ye wie mechia menu abema ba konso ye comrade your friend of Shai Nuru US New York Colgate Avenue mechiawo eno ye Zinabu ni Anisa na menchia masin so ne me mame ene menu anom nyina ne etifo NDC for your flag bearer the incoming president of the republic John Dramani Mahama one ne hokeni ye mame Mama Lodi oba pa oboni kunu echidom papa Mama Lodi ye chia o metia ye fake members ye rec members sec ena NDC for ne Ghana for e wo fi biate afa na nyina o mo ehwe ye ewie metia wo bibiara ene me Chicago sweethearts metia mo nyina di ni do so ntimi mo bo ne nyina metia mo nyina yo minu abema coming back to your question your department Department of Interparty and Civil Society Organization Relations.
Okay.
And for your department, because Juma ye no edoso di Juma bebre di Juma ni bi say other political parties are any NDC wo Ansah anankita hundie bia no your department the able Dr. Peter Otukono my boss mean so me ye ne deputy ye na ye gina party na nemu any political party be a wo fi ase afa na nyina
okay
I per se titu ni socialist political parties no ye na ye gina party na nemu aye ni omudi nkita also ni bi omu nso NDC any the first political party in Ghana aye be a whole department ama all civil society organizations. Say civil society organizations, most of them no omu ye thorough research. Omu ko form kron kitu omu ye programs bebre into omu de any de say first my friend say first hand information to omu na enim no mani bebre ti eni omu din kita ho eni omu ehia abrani bre nyina na eni omu a omu ko form a omu hu de omu sua ne omu challenges a omu discover ne ade nyina eni omu tenase na nya civil society organizations nko a ekuo bia obeka ho abom spare parts association omu organization eni omu hia poultry farmers association omu yeku eni omu hia organization bia mo beka mo ho abom no de tiba bia mo wa yete mo nka ne eni mo abetenase ne ebusa mo se challenges ben na muku na mudwumedi amudie no mo na mama ya swate na ya kohwe ye ni manifesto ye hwe na se ye ni enhyehyeye bi ebeboa mo quickly no na de ye tie free wo mo ho no ya pick bi na ya hwe de ye nso as a political party aye nim se government in waiting no ya ye de ahyehye ye manifesto se de ye ba na nya fe ni ye kohwehwe mo to bisa wo mese ye ba ya na implement ye policies ebema wo mo nso wo ho ato mo dada because me nua bema so wo hwe the 8 years Ghana for afamu ya say ya antoto ne o man pepa anto wo say ye ba ya na ye take offer ebe ye din eno na ye department ye boa say ahokyira akuakuo for no make and some the mouthpiece of Ghana because most of them dwumedi omudi nyina ye de boa Ghana for wo mu ekomo no ye ni omu hia ti ye bo modern say chese ye ba ye na nya afi ne ye kohwehwe problems ye ni mudada ma chese ya take it off in terms of implementation. Enti me abema say obusa me ya department no ye di djuma die bebi adjuma ne so en se ne di ne wa no adjuma wow I didn't prepare ya na nkofo say mo department dey em say ye two departments no
yeah can
because even dealing with other political parties
Ansah CSOs
on kwa dey chese me abema how many CSOs do we have in Ghana?
Many
what you say into your department there your boy Juma every now and then every day there's a program because CSO we corner one called the other program as when you into your department there 24/7 Juma
I see. Now what about say obi ete and assess na wakan na bia what say nipa bia come ho abom atiko bia quickly na engage wom. What about is an avenue where obisu tiniko betima engage mo ebia na monte wo mo kan but I mean they are in existence but obi ometima reach out to mo na omni mo den komo
you mean abema medas ekuaku no meka say it depends it depends on the type of ekua what because we share oko zongwa ye wekuku bebre Amelia we kuni na ukomu a enye ku a meka ne say ebi abeka so mu di dwumadie baako usually ne ya ne pe omo edi dwumadie baako woko hwe sa kuo na wo zongo na e bia we ton ekra electricals we ton we sankrofo no because omu nyina ni dwumadie ba akono ye ne omu hia emboa ye department no na emom akuo omu beka omu nyina ho abom no mbeka se ya bia ye kra electricals ye nyina ye kra electricals ye dru ha ba ye challenges nie na chese wo mu kuo ne de it worth it say any omo betnase because they share similar characteristics problems to be a omo komu no omo komu say cool it depends on a cool no nya say cool bia hairdressers association omo frɛ ya omo nyina omo ye hairdressers for na say ko share okuma se poultry farmers association omo feeding ho asema ye problem ye ne nam say ye kra ye $6 kokra poultry feed in your man omo into me nye ebinum nkuko wu ene sa challenges no na chese sa ekuo sa no hu hia say department ne omo betnase it is obusa me bioma once again it depends on the ekuo no omo ate
that's right
because demonstrating the apart for obi from say atiko be kone nipa 5 e dey asem we and no be challenge am
we ko ni nua no mema bi be ja atiko afrew
atiko me that's it
dog Kwabena say mamema Haja Safia Idrisu Zakari or deputy regional women's organizer ewo Ahafu region Haja bokode yama kwaba so region mu mama sha say with voters registration exercise I'm sure say obviously walk around ahwe sene ekwa sena region mu esitie in terms of voter registration exercise
oh okay we dey me fa kwanya we so na match me chocho muchu Sheikh Alhaji Zakari me dofo ba ko pe
okay
chia me man mabusuafo region half region NDC bebi ebi wo bia me chia wo bibia edi nkan se de obisaye no enokre yeto anamon achi ahwe police station by police station ahwe anamotu a kwanya faso a etrogin no ne ade yeguso a yebo adwuma edru bebi a ye wo no challenge kakra wo but ni nyina echi no nyame adom yeguso a etu anamo a ntutu e wose ere tutu ema di tworo ekoso mi se moti se basa ABC Sunafo South kuku mu kakra tie manam so kra me echi nkrofo bi a omun kan ho mpo ba ni nyina echi no nyame tia CD eguso a edi dwumedie na ekoso.
Okay, but so far because we are impressed with how exercise na could do challenges kakrabai pa my titinin from Granny say achi honorable Alhaji Collins Dauda abra nentisa baby a na emu ke kan ya amu obi abam eguso a ye besan ya akosi se brebia yisina beka se wi dwumadie ansa na yatenase. Okay. All right, but I say before we call Uncle Silohono, Doc will be beside message on Facebook. Don Franco say, what about a group that wants to be affiliated with the NDC? I don't know how.
May you know?
Okay, Pacho, yeah, go.
Yo, me that say. Me before I remember on campus, I can be before registration exercise. And I'm making brief.
I'll continue. We are not yet. Started topic now.
Okay. Yo, me know about what they say.
Don Frank
Facebook, yeah. Mechiawo ewie baby awo bia mechiawo ne obusuafo me pacho se ne me di kan ye no se ekuo na mwatie no onse biti kuo for welfare purposes se bia obi wu ane agigi ska anazo obi wu ane agigi ska se ekuo no de mesre se nka mo fencheye na emom se bia mo ye group of people a mo kra neoma bi ana mudi dwumadie ba ko bi ena aban yi ba so aban hyehyeye bi mu affect mu a sa ko no ye bepese ye ne mo behia because more problems ena mo dwumadie a modie no eboa oman ni nyina enye mo ko ne nko ana ebia eboa mo ti se mo ekuo na se dwumadie modie no eboa oman no na aban hyehyeye bi a wa hyehye bi ama mo ko no mo ho kire mo individually a mo frɛ ya eba be ne mo atena se na ya to adwen na ya hwe senior enioma mo expect say the next NDC government at 2025 ye be so ye no enioma mo be expect fie ho ene de ye nso ye hyehyɛ mu ne enim die mu no so ye wo akwan mu no de bi e firi mu ho be ka ho a ye ya e be ma mo ho atomo no moto mo nsa fɛn a ye beba.
Okay, all right. Matibra se wa clarify ntino yembora issues in mo prekom mamema Solomon Akwaba Solomon also a communication member movement for change afronto Solo Akwaba
ya konto
bibia bokode
kwame baby ayedri na ubusa se boko na se nye boko
oh se bibisa at least what pomu de bia sure say
ma pomu ye nyame aye ne dewi nyame aye ne dewi akase Ekufuado any baumia any appointee when I go for them wa resign
me yenties wa resign
no to it
$1 million
only the deputy ne obia o se omutumi atwom catch ya dem chaso mu ade be ma Bobie ebi obia nse na otwi bibia toto yi ya dumi amba no oba ye spirit beba na yetumi edigumadi no awie bachia amofefo mienu a mabehye obo na we unusual wo ka tro bia kama ma o kama kwa we because emma ba no ya mo ba komu sem nyina we mi betrai wa yan ba di time bibiri so mo kan mo so ya mo ma me fa chiemu odu free the next president of the land Ora Alan John Kwadutramante Bema 10 gram of fe was a Ghana who didn't include the international community anymore your boy be savable your consort in a form home between scaba and you'll be a okwa you heard anymore now or man the taxes it'll be the IMF focus every year now men farm movement is so check as here Emma will be biara will be the host in the chair Emma every payer Akra FM so ena mo ase somewhere no be ka some ono say yasem ene di halo ya be say ba de be ka some be yasem dia me ba me demand insurance insurance cover we you know ya cheo bibia na ya gede ngomo beko.
Okay, but doc ma me shall say free on voter registration exercise just started a discussion in free so far easy anyway easy 8 also the 2 days account now her explanation it is just to make up for the first 2 days some challenges but your general assessment of the voter registration exercise
Unya nasem de dikai ma me tia me nua be masolo in fact I was sending flyer ne ma me ma hwe kra because na me under pressure bi kaka
okay
unya be ma brante me tia wo bebre ara de we aje so ya crowd so ne de if you too for him fear na that's good the hode will be ayo heneba de na oyo heneba so akwaba me nua be ma registration exercise na me wo kumate em say I've been there for the past 9 days. Okay. And run because of programming in the by Saturday no na minya kwenya ekochia Bobie Ansah ekohwe boa na ma Easter ya brewa ekwan kra. Nti say solo ntimi ama ohene ba yakoya ama. Minya be ma. Em say last week NDC a press conference. Na se wutie ye challenges ye general secretary honorable Fifi Kwete e kan ho nsem na ye nsem a e bi bebire meka say 80% na ye deliberate attempt by the EC led by Jane Mensah chese na omo pese omo de it's like when say 2024 elections no e ade a obi ti se Samia Wuku ogina ba bi aka say and yes, be a Ghana for a better about my woman. None the technicalities and a better. There are no person trying to rig elections. And to rig an election and a 1 day project. A idea or more year no phases. Into phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. Now we have phase 1 now. The stealing of the BVRs no. A hono a phase 1 project. Now hono no monim say a BP. But ade ba kwa nso omo hunu se ba bia nyankopon bo na mpese no ya na bonsam so ta akochina bo mu ho nti among enipa 5 omotena ase plan employ yes wo mode sa BVS ba koma MPP for they are register wo microphone wo tumase no na ba ko eye NDC ana Ghana ni citizen or member papa menka so ye NDC ni cry because ebia na onye NDC ni so ye o member papa wo dwen wo man na ho ba bia o man na ko no ehu nti wono na eyi esutire na wo yesu tire no se munyina mo wa ha omo ba bonten be kan se entesa ewi mu a mo kotena se iPark meeting ho no mo kwaje atom so wetesa na machines no kra bi se wa ha ene den aden na mo amaye hu ni se this is the situation now nke bia nka mo bu mo ho na mo ni adwenboni bia wo mutirim na mo ni bibia mo planning to execute in 2024 elections anka wo fra in between iPark meeting be 2 times bi ba so can say wo de to wo manim so yenya these challenges enti ye be ye ne den ya solve it because iPark meeting no wo stakeholders enye isi nko aje mensa ne boss man etna se determine and I'm detecting what happens in Ghana's election enti na ye frɛ iPark meeting be wo mo tena ase e ma wo mo nim die mu no wo mo hu se e hu hia se ye be ma stakeholders ne bie hu because ye sa process na wo mo di planning about berigi elections when you abema phase 2 aye time Jemensa aye na adwen so be recruiting known MPP executives not your my EC officials say wo hwe Kumawu by election obi kan che mem say yibe kan hwasem hopsina do ye ya mechia no awie ya ka che no so wo fan ba kwa or the doctor me and I would love to meet him one day for the courage I will na ne de nyame afa ne so ye magana sese mechia ne pa na o kan sem bi o say Kumawu by election ye de share sorry etie from French me just by election ye de share Kumawu MP Ansah into na recruit you EC officials na mawo nti ampa wo hwe ya yenya known MPP members a free Kumawu a be ye EC officials fortunately or unfortunately Kumawu MP menen ne ko school e wo Kumasi Academy
okay
na menen ne ko me akunini me ko sia no wo Kumawu na no ya registration timi sia na me say na so kai me osio woni me me family na okay ti e ball ameni na me say me adwuma ti a pa be campaign ti a because mu ye nipa bonefo e no say oh to all the obedient komo me gina ho no say after me wie Kumawu by election no na as we ko home na bibisa me gina ho no kai Kumawu by election sorry o ti for fenche me adena make Kumawu say once there was a by election just by election o wie no emso tu kwan kakra na wo te Kumawu just by election wo na woko
ya bi
ade na akoye wo ho ma wo bre ya wo de ka asem ade na akoye wo Kumawu abato just abato mo tie for mo fenche me bi na chese de hopes and ye kan ye no eye no kre chese Kumawu na MP ne de share nsa enti ono na eyiyi EC officials a wo mo ye MPP fo a wo mo kohwe abato no so enti na wo timi chinchim adiomi nsa ede ema wo mo MP a se say wo parliament ni nyina ye Jemensa enhyehyɛ ya wo de prepare ede aberige elections mini abema ye started registration we so wo hwe mo a challenges are wo mo face ye nyina power outages ni nyina na wo NDC strongholds yes baby ana wo bia na ye NDC strongholds honko na yenya problem obehu yesi machine na say na fe omo ye manual registration no o ma fa MPP for into omo hu sa ha ye NDC for na ba obi timi de 1 hour na o tro ba akwa asem intimidation and kasabra me ko hu bi easy for intimidate omo she da try to intimidate and confront na ba no so that it will scare them na omo ma ho kra enti easy adwuma de wa ye adwuma bone pa me de me mo na baso me mo na baso ne e mo na baso china because the Jemensa ne ni easy apam for ye no me ya be ma sa to this we are the kan ho well onu mo anenim You wa Ashanti region. O park your car yes. So on the as na Iran. You better take serial numbers of the BVS a war registration center. That is so come MPP form. Yeah, train. And the for ya busa is 35 questions. Yeah, train so be back and say because 2025 7th January John will not be there. And your man air course was sentenced in Bema. Air time. Menam Ashanti region. No be him say is a known fact to say MPP Ashanti region your money.
Strong good, yeah.
Kumase ko kan say so omunya 80% kwa Ashanti region omo wini. Enti ade omo ya ne omo hye nyina ne say ombe register minors e wa Ashanti region. Na che say omo timi nya 80%. Now it's very unfortunate. Esa ye maame mu bi enim the dangers involved. So wo ma wo ba a wonya 17, 18 years, no 17, no 16 now ko register no because of 50 Ghana ye dey abre wo fie. Because yenya Asante ye no omo ko fie no omo ko fankola na omo beto na kra na resist kakra bi 100 cities so hwe na wa some dey 100 cities. Bo ze hwa na maame se ko because hwe a ho kira ye wo mu se na 50 Ghana kra ye sika. Bra me wo me ma mpanimfo ni nyina wa abrochire na me baba akon ne din ne yakuamo a e na wo de call ebroni ne ye mistake type wo ne birth set so o eye no okuamo a o kekewu ti me call fie na me hu se aye mistake wo me hospital wo me birth set ne be me na e ho de me ntumi nya ho hwe ti me call fie na me call se wo mo sama o say no I say me consult me lawyer because who lawyer no na to change A to O no or me 4,000 because Obeko court. No one could defend why the owner should be A. Now we are publish it. And some as a judge and a grantia. Ya change a colana, queer more owner be A. Until Busa will be our baby or call Holy Child. Me ban on the it was strange because he knew queer more Ghana. That's what you queer more because meant to 4,000 euros and change you O to A. What it means in it say, so Obano enu 18. And then Ghana card ya implement wo Ghana hey. Na yira kra to get it easy.
Yeah.
To get your Ghana card back kra easy. And say wo na wo my fake with date of birth. Now don't sato so na ya mo twitwa Ghana card because wo hwe mabra akola bitimi ba ho minor. Ma wo mamunum. And when it comes to these things, me we experience.
Yeah.
What you say? Me nkuta PhD for nothing. Me man ko to PhD on man ko yan fantam yo me ko school University of Ghana and at least there are certain experiences am wo won akola we ya utumu sa akola we e wo 13 14 petrol kra Ghana card onya ne wo he na ne maame so na 100 cities bi e de man nti we bie kwan am akola no akotro ni din na omo be defend ne de ama no de omo ye nyina ne se enkola ne be register na omo ato abade ama wo na susu ampa se so omutimi succeed se nkola minus no more register to abama wo that should be wa kola no be wie school bon se be contradict o details how the cost at school
sure
ente bedru ho no why kebeka se odi say fagana card bra na fe wo ho betiro na obi selfish interest obi ti se ba wo mia enye Ghana interest na obepe obi ti se Samira Bawumia enye Ghana interest na obepe bag ni jury ni ade na abebo life agu Ghana for so because sa papa we epe Ghana year anka this time a wo fa dollar 3.6 edu baby amosi 4 yeah fa ne 4 me ya be ma last week dollar edu say 15.6
yeah
edu 17 da wo ene te ba form na te say o ma pre o ya stabilize ena eba ya na eba 15.6
yeah but now analyze project is by December be do 20
e be do 20 na se bi o wudwene Ghana ho ena wo bu wo ho wo ye principal person akufo de na metie ne audio ana wo bo in 2016 enye ono na kan se ba bia dollar na duro no nka John Mahama enye responsible no mra me pa Ghana for chill na ko resign akufo ado ene ono saa asɛm wɔ tie a ofili sɛn ɔte hɔ na ɔsan blɔfe I won't hand over power to somebody I defeated na me deɛ bɛde kyɛ no because the intelligence no akɔ fam ɛyɛ nyini yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛduru hɔ eti me ne nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ a mɛde kyɛ no
because we ɛyɛ nyini
okay oh sɛ yɛ maame no mo fie me maame da so tumi hu sɛ